Hello there. Welcome. It's been a while, and I've been wanting to get back to streaming, so I finally got some time to do so. My plan for the day, I went to PAX this year, had a grand old time, and when I was looking through all the different shops and stuff, just browsing, found this neat little thing. Let me get over to it. Called Indiepocalypse, and I was like, what the hell is this? This seems pretty cool. And it was just like a little I think it was like just a one person thing where they like commission indie games and stuff and then on like off like itch.io and stuff like that and then just like put them to physical media into like little cassette tapes that you can buy, which I thought was really cool. So I went through and I bought some, and yeah, they come in the little cassette like tape boxes. It's pretty neat. I grabbed three of them. I have like two compilation ones and then just one indie game that I'll get to at some point. Seems nice. And so we're just gonna check out a bunch of these. I'm planning to start with probably the bottom left one, the sort of like sci-fi post-apocalyptic looking one. But yeah, they have a little description on the back. They come with a little USB to with all the games and a launcher and stuff. And yeah, so we're gonna start with this one. I have no idea what's in these games or how big they are or like, how short or good or how much reading, how much gameplay, but we're just gonna get into it. All right, let me throw up the launcher. I'm excited for this. I've been very excited for this. I've been wanting to stream this since I found it. Let's get to here. See if this works. Should be working. Audio's working. Yep, okay. So yeah, it's like both a zine as well. I haven't looked too much through this. I just opened it to see if it like actually worked. I imagine this is gonna open in different tab, yeah. Let me see if I can. You know what? This has just got like a description of the games and stuff, description of the pack, and I'm not gonna look at it for now because I don't want spoilers. I just want to be surprised. All right, we can even open up the zine maker. Hold on. I love the potato zine. Let's see if we can open this up. Let's get. Window capture. Sorry, 1 second. Here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Let's try. We got a little fish. We got a potato. Hey, draw me. Include fold lines. You can export. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, it opened up another window. Hold on, this one. I knew this one was gonna be a little something. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. It's like in a window in the window. Let's see. This is great though. Hold on. Let me see if I can do a desktop capture maybe. Maybe a game capture will work. Nope. And display capture. And let's try this. This ought to work. Yes, okay. Don't look. Look at this. This is great. This is a Mario Paint type stuff. Make your own zine with a potato. Make a little monkey. Look at all this stuff. I just love the vibe of all this. Smudge. There you go. Got spray patterns. Oh god. There's a lot to go into. But I wasn't expecting to do much here. But I did want to check it out. You can export the panel, import, do text. Okay. There it is. Beautiful. Okay. Let's head back to the games. Ignore this. Oh god, where is... There we go. Okay. Save your changes. Go back to here. There's gonna be a lot of... humming and on around here. Oh, why is that showing my Discord? Or my OBS? Hold. Look at this for a second. That's not correct. This was just working. Let me relaunch it. I figured that one might break it, so that's why I wanted to go through it first. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see. We're going with Shrine Rally. Opens a file. Team up with your student activist friend and a local shrine to fight against gentrification on your campus. Learn about your family's past. In a slight of life Game Boy adventure. Let's do it. Oh. It's a dot Game Boy file. Okay. I don't think I'm prepared for that one. Let me see. There was a readme with this one. And in 3/4 dot Game Boy that got pocket.exe. Well, let's see if we can find the exe. Who was this by? Nada Tulipa? Really? Okay, we have an exe. It's okay. Let me swap over to this one. Oh, it's a little loud. There we go. That's not showing up on this. Will it show up on this? Yes, it will. Alright, window capture this. Memento. Alright, there we go. The following story is a work of fiction inspired by true events. Controller? What are we using for this? Oh, okay. The game will be automatically saved at the beginning of each day. Enter? Alt? What is the button here? Interact is Alt. Okay. That's a weird one. Yes. Let's have a tutorial, shall we? Right with the main gate of your university. But somehow you cannot remember how you got here. Ah, this must be a dream. See a mysterious figure waving at you from the table with big stacks of flyers. You're finally here. Help me hand out these flyers. Just one round around the campus should be enough. Okay. Don't worry, I'll guide you through it. See that person over there? You can hand them flyer by running into him. Use up and down to change lanes. Is this like Paperboy? Try it out. Ready, go. Alright. They're loving it. Red stopping signs, if they hit you, you'll be too stunned to change lanes or hand out any flyer. Try to avoid them next time. Check that bridge out. People on campus usually use it. Let's go that way. Okay, whoa. Whew. We can just speed down that bridge. Hey, I'm back. When you return to the main gate, the mysterious figure has already disappeared. Soon after you wake up and completely forget about your dream. This is you. That's me. You're going to decide to take some time off university. Many things have changed since the pandemic. But you believe you are now ready to continue your studies as a third-year student. Today is the first day of the semester with only course orientations. The classes have ended early. Wish I asked my classmates to hang out with me after classes. They were underclassmen from my major. Have my social skills gone rusty over a year? Maybe I can find someone at the meeting room. To the meeting room with the cool sunglasses? Let's do it. Right with the student organization room shortly after, unofficially known as the meeting room. This is the place where you spent most of your free time ever since you were a freshman. Conference table and file cabinet still look the same, but you noticed a few new posters on the wall. Oh, well, capture's very slightly cut off. Let me fix that for you. That should be a little better. As if to answer your question, someone opens the door behind you. I might have missed some dialogue there. Because alt-tabbing. Girl with sunglasses. Hey yo, I expected to see you here. Girl with a takeout bag in their hand. Oh god, the alt-tab. Alt was not the way. Alt. Because I need to alt also to adjust the capture. Oh, I forgot to hit transition. That's why. There we go. Much better. We were so worried about you. She had takeout. I think that's all we missed. Who'd have thought our social media planner would close all his accounts and disappear? Anyway, here, your usual. Tom Yum pork noodle, no bean sprouts. She hands you one of the packages from the takeout bag. You hesitate before receiving it. Thanks, I hope I didn't cause the next guy too much trouble. Nah, you're good. It's not like the student org could organize many events last year. Friend turns to the event posters on the wall. You can tell she's comparing them with the number of the older ones underneath. I take it that you aren't here today to reclaim your position, right? No. Just want to hang out here after classes. Oh, I totally forgot to congratulate you on winning the election. Should I call you President 2? That has a nice ring to it, hasn't it? I really hope she would not abuse her power, but having known her for 3 years, and the fact that the student organization is a small group of students, little authority by itself, it is more of a volunteering than bossing people around. You catch up with her while eating the takeout together. It does not take long before you both finish your meal. Is it just me, or Noodle Uncle gives us less portions now? It really does give us less. It's probably because the ingredients cost more now, and have you heard about the rent hikes? Half of local businesses on campus have closed down this year because they either couldn't afford the rents or their regulars moved to somewhere cheaper. Does it have anything to do with the new mall that was recently opened on campus? Yeah, all of those are parts of the campus development project. They want the locals out of the way so they can replace them with malls and apartment complexes. The project doesn't affect only the campus community. Many students living in dorms have filed complaints about their rising living costs too. It's not right. Is it really going to continue this way? Friend studies your reaction carefully and replies, I want you to meet someone. Let's go. Follow your friend to a quiet Chinese shrine nearby. The top of its roof is ornamented with twin dragon statues facing each other, and the entrance with ceramic art. You remember coming across the shrine several times when walking around the campus, but you never once go inside. Big lady in her 30s comes out and greets your friend. So what's the not Kanong president? That K is a little hard to read. It's typeface. So what's Ika? Are you closing for the day? I brought my friend here to see if we can help you with anything. Before you can protest, the president quickly introduces you and you learn the lady is the keeper of the shrine. I'm the 5th generation of shrine keepers. My ancestors founded the shrine over a century ago and the Teochew community had moved here. It was even before our university was built. The building itself only dates back to the 1960s when the shrine went through a major renovation. Because of that, our shrine is not considered a historic site. However, its architecture and craftsmanship are difficult to recreate these days. We also inherited and display many artifacts. Including Goddess Mazu's statues. Oh, Goddess Mazu's status, which has been here since the first day of the shrine. Big Lady explains the Goddess Mazu, or Granny Mazu as worshippers call her, is a patron goddess of overseas Chinese and the community. Me and the shrine only gave you a tour. The shrine keeper only gave you a tour, and both of you did not have a chance to help her out. Big Sis, thanks for showing us around today. Sorry I did not state my true intention earlier. Came here to discuss the campus development project. Shrine has always been a center of this community. We believe it can be the spearhead of the fight against the project. Oh, I'm flattered you think so highly of me. But to tell the truth, our shrine also struggles as our community declines. I barely have enough resources to keep everything running. We can expand your community and bring more people to the shrine. There are students passing this place every day and even new people brought by the new mall. Student org members can assist you too. When you talked about the history of this place, I could see how much you loved the shrine. Please, Big Sis, together we can fend them off. By the time you finish the sentence, you're quite surprised that you can summon the courage to say it. The Shrine Keeper takes a moment to reconsider your offer. Alright then, let's give it a try. Oh, back home. Family only lives 30 minutes away from the university. As you arrive home by bus, your excitement from the previous conversations have died down a little. You're ready to go to bed after a long day when you notice your grandmother in the dining room. Oh, it's Grandma. Mima. Amma, have you had dinner yet? Ah, you're finally home. Come, help me with the phone. Grandmother's having a video call with your sister who works abroad. They're arguing about something. Amma wants to download a photo that her friend sent from a chat app. Trying to explain it to her, but it's a bit hard without being there in person. Can you help? Sure, Amma, can I see your phone? Look at the screen and remember just now that her phone language is Chinese. It is also a Chinese chat app she is using. Fortunately, you have enough digital literacy skills to complete the task. Aha, I can see it from Flower now. My other friend at the newspaper office sent me this. These are... Your grandmother tries to show you the downloaded picture from photos. Before you know it, she switches to speaking in full Teochew. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Amma? What? I don't understand what you're saying. She said those are Papa and Agong visiting her at the newspaper office when she still worked there. Her friend found the photo when they cleaned the office today. The sentences paralyze you for a moment. You glance at your family photos hanging on the wall. Your parents and grandfather, they are no longer here with you. Trying not to overthink it, and you say goodnight to your grandmother and sister. You briefly catch the worried face of your grandmother as you leave the room. A month has passed! Full month! Since you visited the shrine together with the president. You never rejoined the student organization officially. Sometimes you hang out with your friend at the meeting room when nobody uses it. Shrinekeeper told me they'll hold the Moon Festival at the shrine on September 21st. Was that the big goal? She already invited the former locals who had moved away. And I suggested that we could promote it to students and new people around the campus. Our social media team is working on that, but it isn't enough. We have to promote the event offline, too. You're gonna hand out flyers? That's where I come in. Yes, which is why it's good that you're here. Flyer boy. I'm not even in the student org. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. I'll go with you. It's not like you have anything to do after this, right? Wow, kinda rude. You're right, but rude. And I will buy you a meal later. Okay, but just this once, alright? Ooh, let's go to the main gate. Here we go. It's flyer time. It's the first month of the semester. There should be plenty of students around the campus after classes. Was that an exchange student from our uni? Let's give a flyer to them. The more flyers you give out, the more people will join the next event at the shrine. Try your best to give them to everyone. Meet me here when you're done, okay? Ready to go. I really thought, like, from this screen, we'd be taking, like, a bike or a scooter, but no, we're just on foot. We're trucking. Moon Festival at a local shrine? Sure, I'll go. These guys all remind me of, like, Reggie Fils-Aimé for some reason. Oh, I missed that guy? You didn't turn. Let's take the crazy bridge. Whoa. Back at the main gate, you see your friend chatting with the exchange student to whom you have given the flyer earlier. Hey, you're back. I told this guy about the student org in the shrine. He wants to help us, too. Sawaste Krub. Nice to meet you. I am definitely butchering these words. I apologize. You introduce yourself and pack your stuff. 3 of you are leaving when your friend receives a call. Hey, what is it? No, I haven't heard about that. How could they? Okay, I understand. Thank you for so much for telling me. Friend ends the call and turns to you. Student org member just reported the campus development project has handed the shrine an eviction notice. Plan to replace it with another shrine on campus soon. You're replacing it? Why take it down, though? For flyering, you can choose to spend time with 2 groups of people between the student org, the shrine, and also your family in the late evening. Where do you want to go next? I mean, we gotta go to the shrine, surely. We rush to the shrine where the big lady is waiting for you with a piece of paper in her hand. I like how it's just the big lady. Do we not know her name? Hi, Nong Nong. I see you brought more people today. Exchange student introduces himself and your friend promptly asks the big lady about the eviction notice. Word spreads fast around here, doesn't it? You've heard it correctly. A guy from the development project came here and told us they're building a new shrine nearby. They want us to move there after New Year's. But we lose so much of our history if they demolish this place, so I refused his offer. That's why he gave me this eviction notice. They act faster than we originally thought. We have to change our strategy. I plan to announce this news at the upcoming Moon Festival. We really need every supporter we could have. Student Org will assist you with online broadcasting for the Moon Festival. And handing out flyers. That's all I'm good for. We've done it before for university online events last year. Spend the next hour setting up social media accounts for the shrine, so we'll be ready before the festival. Shrinekeeper quickly catches up to it, but all of you agree that she still needs a helping hand. President makes a note of that before you leave. Where do you want to go next? I mean, I could go home and meet with Mima. I do like Meemaw, but I feel like this is a pressing issue right now. We'll go home next week. Or tomorrow. You, your friend, and the exchange student have decided to have noodle takeouts together at the meeting room. Still feels unreal. We recruited a new member today. Your cult is growing fast, Prez. Oh, shut up. You know you can't resist my charisma. You guys are funny. Have we been friends for long? Since our freshman year. First met at the student org. That was 3 years ago. Oh, so you're fourth-year students? Do I have to address you formally? No, I'm still a third-year student. I took a break last year. I see. We're in the same year then. That's great. Exchange student. You can speak Thai so well. How long have you learnt it? Learnt it for a few years now after I came here with a volunteer group. I want to learn more about Thai people and cultures. Conversations go on for a while. When the three of you are ready to leave, your friend pulls you off to the side. Hey, are you alright? Yeah. It's just, you're off topic. Kinda reminds me of when I lost my father. I thought I could handle my feelings, but in the end, it was too overwhelming, and I really needed time off. Friend quietly listens to you before squeezing your shoulder softly. You turn the light off and leave the room together. New Year's has passed. Oh my god, we went from September to January. Holy moly. This game's on lightning pace. What happened to the Moon Festival? We didn't even get to see it? New Year's has passed and the new semester has begun. We did 2 things. Oh, the Moon Festival is this year? Oh no, it was a great success. We didn't even get to see it. With the online broadcast of the events from the Shrine's social media accounts, even more people learned about the eviction and decided to band together to pressure the campus. I guess there's a bigger story going on here, but I wanted to see the Moon Festival. Because that the original Shrine's eviction plan has been delayed, however. Can't believe they actually finished that imposter shrine. Have you seen it? It's a toy house. They said the new shrine will never be able to match the original's architectural value. I didn't expect it to be designed by someone who has no idea how Chinese shrines are supposed to look like. I heard they also plan to hold its first event on Chinese New Year at the end of this month. Which should be coming up relatively fast, based on the timeline of this game so far. They're only trying to steal the spotlight, but we have prepared for our Chinese event since winter break. Girl's sunglasses flashes you a cunning smile and puts a stack of new flyers on the conference table. Get to it. Heck no, I said I'd only do it once. Poor you, but you're already too invested to reject this request from a friend, right? Alright. You two are coming with me. Woo, let's go. We quickly set up the flyer table in front of the main gate. Imposter Shrine opens today. So it might be crowded down the street. Let's meet here when we're done. Ready to go. Well, they're running. Oh, as you start walking away from the main gate, a campus guard runs right into you. Ouch, that hurts. Hey, you alright? I'm okay, but I think he snatched some flyers from my hand. You'll lose some flyers if the guards hit you. Careful, this may affect your next event's outcome. Uh-oh. Alright, just watch the guards. Enter a crowded section of street. Development project has built the new shrine here in a small garden. Oh, that's the new shrine? Wow. If you did not see a sign above its entrance, you would mistake it for a shed. Yeah. Or a playground due to how small it is. Up the bridge. Meow. Oh! I had to be perfect. Meet both of your friends at the main gate. They've finished handing out their flyers. You okay? Did you come across more of those guards? I'm fine, and yeah, they are everywhere. Shouldn't stay here any longer. Let's pack up our stuff. Student Org will have a meeting after this, too. What is the meeting about? Plan to hold a collaboration between the shrine and talents from our university. I know you don't want to rejoin the Student Org, but you're welcome to this meeting. Thank you. Where do you want to go next? Alright, I say we go to the meeting room. We hit the meeting up, then we go home and see Mima. You arrive at the student organization room with your friends. As you enter the meeting, you spot some familiar faces among the attendees. Realizing that they were people who worked with you before you abruptly took a year off, your body tenses up. The happy expression on their faces when seeing you helps you relax a little. Thank you everyone for coming today. As discussed in the previous meeting about the shrine, Student Org will take our work to the next level by holding a collaboration with them there. The event will take place on April 29th. Oh my god, that's in like 3 minutes, I bet. Which is the birthday of the shrine's patron goddess, Mazu. That's why we need to find student talents and plan an exhibition that matches the theme. That the members of the room start suggesting their ideas. The event will be their biggest work of the academic year, and they only have 3 months to prepare for it. The meeting goes on for another hour before the president assigns tasks to each member and wraps it up. Decide to get some fresh air while your friend continues another discussion with the Student Org's core members. She walks up to you when they have left. You alright? They told me some of our members have been warned by faculty not to meddle in the shrine's affairs. So I told them I will negotiate with the university and take full responsibility for it. You're worried about what will happen to your friend, but her unwavering expression gives you the courage to stick to the plan. Where do you want to go next? Let's go see Mima. Shrine can wait. Your grandmother is on her phone when you enter the dining room. Much to your surprise, it is not your sister whom she usually calls around this time. She waves to you and goes back to the call. You cannot make heads or tails of what she's talking about, so you just wait quietly there in case she needs anything. I called them to pre-order duck and chicken for Chinese New Year. During recent years, you've begun to wonder if your family can afford having a big New Year's feast. There are only 2 of you home, and especially with your older sister being the breadwinner of your family. Your sibling has never complained about it, though. It's hard to find the shop that makes them the way Agong and your papa liked. They always prepared the duck and chicken by themselves. I used to joke that Chinese New Year was the only day they would enter the kitchen. Grandmother becomes awfully quiet after that, so you make her a cup of warm milk and help her back to her room. You call your sister afterward about what has happened. Amma might be able to talk about Agong and Papa with ease, but she's just very good at hiding her emotions. She really wants to share their stories with us, though. Climbing into your bed, you make a note to clear your schedule on Chinese New Year for your grandmother. Alright, we're in April. You did not join the Chinese New Year event at the original shrine like everyone you know from the university did. However, you heard it was an overwhelming success compared to the event at the Imposter Shrine, as your friend called it. Because of that, the original shrine has gained quite a lot of popularity among students. But you still hope that this would not be just a fad. The past 3 months, the Student Org has been continuously working on the collaborative event for Goddess Mazu's birthday. An ever-energetic person like the President also shows sign of sleep deprivation for the first time. That's why you offer to help her with the flyers before she even asks. Final exams are looming, so we can expect less students to join the event on Saturday. I think most people will go home early today. You should do that too. Finals are still a month away, but you cannot afford to repeat another semester either. Friend thanks you before returning to another meeting with the social media team. This will be your last chance to hand out flyers before the end of this academic year. Ready, go. It's only us today. Let's do our best. New shrine is normally locked on a day without any event. Campus has also built a fence around it to make sure no one can enter. What a great shrine. Nobody come in, nobody come near it. Oh, barely. You're too busy to spend your time with anyone this evening, but you'll try to make time for them later. Finals kicking our ass. Wake up early on Saturday. The event for Goddess Mazu's birthday will be held today at the shrine and broadcasted online via its social media accounts. Knowing that you've made an acceptable progress for your finals, you decide to take a break this weekend. Oh, we get to see an event, maybe? Who do you want to spend time with today? Amma, the shrine keeper. It said we woke up early. Do we have to spend the whole day? Can we go to the shrine without checking the shrine keeper? Like, can we go to the shrine with the president? Maybe not. Well, we'll check the shrine keeper. Why not? I want to see the shrine. Show up the shrine early to find a group of volunteer staffs having a pre-event briefing session in the exhibition zone. Preparation for the annual ceremony for the goddess has been completed. They have set up local food vendor booths in the front yard of the shrine. According to their plan, the ceremony will begin in the morning, but they expect most attendees to arrive when they start selling food around noon. The event will be broadcasted online all day and end with a Chinese opera performance in the evening. Immediately as the meeting ends, all the staff members rush to do their jobs. Decide not to get in their ways and talk to the shrine keeper later. Find the big lady later in the evening with her small broadcasting team. Finishing another can of energy drink in her hand, she notices you. Do you enjoy your first shrine event? It is very festive. Seeing the amount of people with their own eyes with my own eyes is very different from hearing about it from a report. We can have this many attendees thanks to you and the other student org members. Remember the first day you came here? I was so surprised when you burst it out like that. But what you and your friend said on that day gave me hope, and I have to thank you for that too. After the conversation, some locals approach the shrine keeper to congratulate her on the event's success. You excuse yourself and take a bus home. Well, at least we got to see one event. Kind of. Almost a year ago, you returned to the university to continue your studies as a junior student. Many things have changed since then. You have to admit that it's been one of the most eventful years of your life. Especially for someone like you, who never officially rejoins the student organization. Student organization's works have left a positive impact on the shrine and its community. At the very least, they should be able to withstand anything that the development project might throw at them next. You cannot help but wonder what will happen to everyone after all the memories you have shared this past year. Normal ending A. Alright. Shrine Rally. What do we got for shredding? Shreddits? Credits. Very nice. I'm curious how many endings there actually are. And how different. We saved the shrine. I'm good with that. Alrighty. Let's move on. Let's keep it going. Whoa. You didn't see that? Let's head to this. That closed for some reason. Un momento. let's see. It was not the one I guess it was the one I just closed, wasn't it? There we go. Alright, Shrine Rally. What we got next? One last time, what's this? GM-less tabletop game. Video game boss rushes. Alright, we're probably not gonna do this one. I don't know how we do a tabletop game on this. A boss rush tabletop sounds fun, though. Dice and an Oracle Death. Playing flashbacks of your characters. Alright, neat. We got My Angel Can't Be This Beautiful, Watering a Flower. Let's see. Let's try Currents. Puzzle game, guiding ships on the open sea. Dodge rocks, swing on whirlpools, outrun pirates. Let's do it. Turn that down just a smidge. See if we can do this. You've got currents. See if that works. Nope. For some reason my window capture just does not like capturing anything but it's like very strange. It wants to capture my OBS. Game capture doesn't pick. Oh wait, no, maybe it does. Hold, hold. There we go. All right, beautiful. Oh, it's because I'm. Hold on. Cannot hear. There we go. Now we've got audio. Alright. Just the tutorial to learn how to play. And the currents. Currents is a game about guiding ships on the ocean seas using ocean currents. Click and hold on an island to see where it wants to send its ship, and click play to send it out. Okay. Wants to go there. Play. Very good. I feel like I didn't do much there, but that's fine. Yeah. Okay, we didn't quite make it. In this level, the ship needs some help. Draw from one border of the screen to another to create a current. Oh, okay. We gotta give them a little help. Woo! There we go. Obviously they want to go there. What if we gave them, like, a real crazy ride, though? It has to end on the other side. Alright. That can work. Oh! It's not quite the way I expected, but we'll take it. Oh, I see. These little seagulls. Okay, let's not bash them upon the rocks. Hopefully. Oh, you're... Let's get a double current going. Not gonna be twice as strong? Maybe, maybe not. Oh god! He's lost at sea. Okay. Let's try something like this, maybe. Let me do this. Try this a weird way. Okay, that's way too strong. Try that. Oh boy. There we go. Bigger obstacle. Might need a second current here. Keep him on track. Oops. Oh, shit. Oh no. What was that sailboat carrying? Exploded that fucking much. Oh, that's a little messy, but... Oh, lost at sea. Okay. Oh, I guess I could do like this, couldn't I? Yeah. We're just gonna do this. Maybe that'll work. Get a double current going. I'm not sure if 2 acts stronger than 1. I don't think it actually does. We're just gonna... oh, that's right. It's gonna be kind of gradual change, or else it goes like too far, like that. We might be able to salvage this one though. Maybe, maybe. Just put more. That's the answer. And we do this. This looks like a mess, but I think it'll work. Oh shit, no. Alright, one more this way. Just that it's rough waters around this lighthouse. There we go. I'm curious, it said every level under par. What is par? Just 1 current each? Oh, I see. We need stars for... Okay. Less than 2. Okay. We should be able to do this pretty easy. We just gotta go like this. Very good. There we go. Got a couple more. Oh my god, a lot more. Bigger obstacle. Yeah, we kinda screwed the pooch on that one, huh? Less than 3, it said. So, can we do this with 2? That's the question. If we do this, and then just kinda corner it, like send them down this way, let them go on their way, and then maybe come back around? Oh, it's close. It said 2, right? Maybe we just send them that way after. Let them slow down. Yeah, there we go. go. Less than 3. Alright, so we got a cross. That shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? Let's just see what happens if we do this. Oh! I see. Alrighty. Alright. We'll just make this guy take a little longer, maybe. And... oh, I don't think this is gonna work either. Nope. Oh, I have an idea. They come out kind of slow, right? So... just send this guy this way. Have this current go. He goes on his way. Oh, nope. I don't know how I didn't foresee that. Just give this guy a little ride. Okay. Let's see. Could have someone try and go, like, all the way around. I imagine that's gonna be difficult, though. But we'll give it a shot. Yeah. It's a little difficult. Actually, this might work out well, though. If we do a nice gradual curve. Oh, no, we can't. That's right. Needing it to be on, like, the edges is, like, an interesting kind of issue. Here, let's try this. And then just go send him up this way. That almost works. Almost. Maybe do this a little better. Oh! Okay. That was almost working. Let's just try that. That kind of puts them down there. We'll do this. Maybe that'll send them back up. There we go. Oh no. It's very close. There we go. Nice. Use, reuse, recycle. Okay. You to there, you to there. Do you need to go back? Of course you do. Alright, what if we just kind of did this? Would that work? No, because you're kind of... It's not quite... We gotta, like, start them here. And then you can kind of go out and around, and that'll push you up a bit. Not quite. Okay. I was hoping that would work. Maybe have this one be a little more gradual. There we go. Alright, let's just try that. That kind of puts them down there. And we'll do this. Maybe that'll send them back up. Oh, no. Oh no, that one sends it that way. Okay, hold on. And we send you kinda down and around and hope you get caught by that. It's only 3, right? Oh god. This is like simple, but it's a lot more difficult than it seems, just the way the boats move. Let's see. I guess we could try going through the middle. Could like do this, and then this one poses a bit of an issue at that point. I always forget, it just sends them straight towards the rock. Okay. Alright, let's try and get 1. See if we can get 1. Does that work for you? It does. Okay. And then if they go off course, they can be pushed by this one. But I don't think that's gonna work for the brown. No. It's too much. Maybe that. Nope. Oh boy. Nope, that's not touching. Dang, maybe I'm just not quite understanding something here, but this is kind of difficult. I'm assuming it wants me to reuse some of the paths here. Unless it's just making kind of a joke on the shape of it, but... that's not working. Period. Okay, worked for that one, actually. Hold on. Maybe we can... salvage this. Ooh, not quite. Okay. We ruined it even. Like, it needs to be pretty specific. We got 1. Oh man. Alright. I want you to come like around and back. There's 2. This one needs to be like... I just need you to go that way for a split second. But it's just not happening. Maybe we just get a really good current here. Oh, so close. Okay, hold on. We got this, we got this. And then just let that one kind of take it back. What happened to the green? Oh! We'll take it. We'll take it. R2. Alright, I bet this kind of... Let's just see how this affects us. Yeah, it's like a little gravity well. Okay. Kind of just shoot them through it. Perfect. Circle the drain. Okay, only 2 boats. They're crossing paths. Let's have you go this way. And then you go up through this way. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, nope. I wonder if I can... almost. Just give you a little more direction that way. You're gonna crash, aren't you? No? Here, do this. Oh, not quite. Ooh, closer. Get you a little further this way, mayhaps. Oh, please. Nice. Very generous boat hitbox. Okay, Swiss cheese ocean. Par 6? Really? Is this a little more difficult than it looks? Because it's looking pretty simple. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Understandable. Still though, I feel like... Like, that's pretty close. Oh, we can go straight through the whirlpool. Alright. Just have this bad boy straight down there. Oh, that's a little... He's getting caught by that. See where this becomes a little more difficult. I still think we can get it this way, though. If we just do this... We don't even gotta, like, touch the other one. I'm imagining this is not the intended solution. However... I do believe it's possible. Just gonna hit this one a little. Nope. Nope. It's still no. If I send you straight through. Why is that one not working anymore? This one was working. I swear it was. Alright, let's do it the intended way, potentially. We'll get like... That's not gonna work. Oh, is it? Here, we'll send you off this way. Real close to that whirlpool. And we'll try and just send you down through there. That's okay, we're getting there. Well, oh, no. There. Oh, hold. Hold. Come. No. Okay, right idea though. I think. Actually, what if I just go back to doing that? If we've ended at the same solution. And it's gonna work. Nice. Oh, okay. We just got a straight current. It's trying to take us away. So obviously we just gotta go around it. And then we'll do 2 there. Oh. What if I just drew over your current and said screw you? No, it does not work. Okay. That might work. We're gonna slow down a little, then this is gonna jet him out. Nice. Okay, they're both trying to get there. That shouldn't be too bad. Just kind of push these up here. The current should just bring them down. And then up, respectively. Right idea, not great execution. There we go. How many levels are there, I wonder? They both want to get there. Okay. They are going to crash. 100%. How the hell do we deal with this? We could try this. Then bring this guy back through this way. Actually, what if we just kinda... Not quite. There we go. Nice and simple. Just gotta split them out a little. Ooh! Treasure and then whatever this is. Oh, we need the treasure now. Alright, let's see the death. It's a pirate ship! Okay. I see. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Slow down the pirates. Nice. Oh wait, that was par 2, wasn't it? I can do that in 1. Oh, we're near the end. Kind of. Yeah, just a few more. 4 or 5 more. This one's neat. I really like this one. Okay, we can do this in 1. We can do this in 1. I think I know how. We just go up. We shoot them out. Okay, not quite. I think the idea is right though, honestly. Just gotta send them at a better angle. Oh. We're close. It's getting there. Oh, damn pirate. I feel like that's the right idea. Maybe we should make a direct 90. Send them straight through it. No, but see, we gotta go at a... like... we go up, and then up. Almost. Oh, we can kind of just... actually, yeah. Why don't we just... whoop? That should work. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Much simpler. Okay. Do we have 2 people? Nope, just this. Par 5. Okay. I imagine... we get them to come straight down here. A little extra down this way. That's only 3. Oh, they're gonna hit that, though. The pirate ship off screen is pretty funny. Yeah. Alright. That might be enough. Maybe. Angle's a little wrong. Oh, they're coming out this way, that's why. We gotta send them kinda up and about. Around. That's gonna fuck them up too much, I think. I think we'll be alright with the pirate. We do have one more we can use. I don't think that's gonna be enough. No, not quite. Okay, let's try this. We'll just send this in an angle. They should head... let's see where they go. Let's just see where they go. Okay, they do go straight up there. What? How about now? Okay. Then we hit them with this business. And then they're gonna probably go a little off course, and then we hit the pirates with that. Yeah, beautiful. God, that's a lot of pirates. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be a weird one. Stick with me here. Where's that send us? Oh! The game crashed. It didn't like that. Oh boy. Alright. Dookie dookie. Let's get that back up, shall we? Oh man, I was enjoying that one. Bring me back! Take me back. Alright, game capture, please work. Doesn't seem to be detecting it anymore. Hold on. Hold. Oh boy. It has... What is happening here? Gonna work? There we go. There we go. Okay. I clicked the first level by accident, and it's fine. Let's get back to it. It did not like that solution, I guess. I think we only got like 3 left. I'd like to complete it. Alright, let's try that again. I'm a big fan of this one. I love a good simple puzzle game. Let's just see what happens here. Oh my lord. Okay. Where did that end up sending us? We didn't even get to the thing. That's not gonna work out, is it? Fucking explosions kill me. Do this. What did we even do last time? I think we did like this. Oh, okay, okay. That's something, maybe. It didn't quite slow that one down as much as I wanted it to. Okay, we're close. Oh, we lost her. Oh, now it's sending us that way. Oh dear. It's a bit finicky. Since we're already going that way, we gotta kinda... Oh dear. Alright. We just hit another one this way. We'll do that for that. That's 2. We need to come back down this way. 3. 4. No, it's not quite enough there. Alright, new plan. You come down here. Oh boy, this is not gonna work, is it? Doing several turns is difficult. Let's just get a reset. Alright, we'll just push you down this way. We'll push you up this way. That's not gonna work, is it? Almost. We just need to also push you this way. And push you down here. And over here. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 5? Is that 5? Oh. Oh no. Okay, oh boy. I guess we could try going from the top. I feel like that's gonna be worse, though. Yeah, like, what do we do here? I mean, we keep you at bay. Nope. We just make some rough seas over here. Maybe we can, like, just deter them just enough. Actually, we could try and crash them. Yeah, if we do... Hold on. Try and just crash them together. And then just get a really good line with this. That's gonna be a difficult line, though. I don't think that's gonna work out. We definitely need something crossing through. Like this. Maybe one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. We'll go this way instead down here. Ooh, we're getting there. We're closer. Okay. This line's a little rough. Maybe that'll be better. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Okay. I'm worried about this guy now, but... Damn. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need like something just to push them up a bit. Oh boy. We only have 4, okay. Shit. Okay. Promising. Promising. We need something to better stop this guy, though. He was getting in there. Oops. Oops. The angle they come out at is quite a bit awkward. Nope. Let's try and lean them real close. Oh, we're so close. Okay, hold on. We edit this. Push those that way. Keep that guy back. He's our main concern. Man. Actually, we could do this. Try and keep him back a bit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard to keep track when there's so many going at once. Oh man, dude. This is difficult. Okay. Alright. We send them out that way. And we send them up this way. And like, that doesn't really work as well as I'd like it to. very difficult. Okay. It's very hard to get them to change direction. Like, why can't these ships sail like the pirates? They seem to be doing just fine on the open seas. Without any currents. They're gunning for that shit. I mean, I guess there would be no game at that point, but... still. Okay. Let me try... It's this guy back here. No, sent us that way. Oh, I don't know how that changed our initial directory. It's kind of almost working. Oh, promising. Oh, this is it. Okay, hold on. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just need a little more oomph that way. Maybe those guys will crash now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I believe in you. Yes. No. It's so close. Okay. Just hit this one straight down. Try and get him to turn. Oh, how did... Oh, yeah. So we were fucking this guy up with that. So now we do this instead. Have him crash into the rock. Yep. Yeah, come. Oh. Alright. We gotta draw this line super well. Oh, it's such a particular line. Oops. Like that, that's what I mean. Nope. Come on. Go down, up, that way. Now it's too much that way. Oh, we had this line like so good, but it's at a bad angle. Maybe? No. Nope. No, that's good enough. Maybe? Yes? No! We need a little more oomph there. And a little less oomph here. Oops. Too much oomph. Come on. Damn, I had it so, like, well placed, and then... I don't think that's gonna work. Oh! Uh-oh. Lost at sea. Okay, God, we were so close with that. And it would probably just be better to redo some lines, but I don't know how we got that line so well. Like this. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay, they're both trying to cross. This seems... I have an idea. Hear me out. No, because that's gonna... That's why we just do it like this. Oh boy. Hold on. It's... I think this might be the right play. I don't know, they kind of jet off there. That's... It's pretty close. And I'm not sure how much of this feels intentional. Like the intended solution. Okay, that works. And we just do the same thing over here. Beautiful. Alright, this might be... I think this is the last one. Okay. I have a plan. Actually, which one is you gonna... Oh. That's right. It doesn't quite work the way I want it to. They are... Wow, they are really gunning for that direction, huh? Gotta go this way, sir. Damn, dude. Come on. This way. This way, please. This one's gonna be rough. Okay. Okay, actually, maybe that's a better way. Instead of right at the beginning. We get them close to the end. Bring them back around. It's... It's promising, maybe. get them closer to the middle. No. Should be able to mirror this on the other side. Oh, they can take both, huh? Okay. Oh boy. Woohoo. This one like this. No. How the fuck did I? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a tough one. Oh man. I obviously want to send you out this way. It should send you pretty far. And then you just want to come back this way. Close. Oh, no, don't. Crashed on me again. Son of a bitch. Damn. I got a memory leak or something? What's going on there? Let me back in. Yes, currents. Currents is right here. That is not currents. OBS! It's not currents. Is that currents? Picking it up yet? There we go, yes. Every time I click, I accidentally get the first level again. Oh, I'm so close. It's just one left. It's just one left. Like, it seems like that might be enough. That'll get you home. Just need to hit this a little better, maybe. Just gotta grab that on your way home. There we go. Oh, it's so close. Okay, hold on. Drag this like straight through. Maybe even... Oh, that might be a little messy. Ooh. Ooh. A little messy on that one. Oh, yes. You want to go... Alright, well, if it's going to be on that side, we'll get, like, just the corner there. Oh, it's going up too much. Here, give it a little more speed before it turns. There we go. That looks promising. Okay. Good. Now we do the same thing on the other side. going this way. Huh. That's too far down. Yeah, I could already tell. That might work. Oh. Oh, I think we got it. Nice. Hell yeah. Currents completed. 100%. Full stars. That's a good one. Big fan. Thank you, Currents. Good job, Taylor Anderson and Colin Zarzauer. Sorry if I butcher your name. Austin M. That's a good one. Path Ghosts. That would have been handy, wouldn't it have? Alright. That was a good one. Big fan of that one. Alright, back to this. See what else we've got in store. Un momento. Alright, should be good now. What else we got here? We got My Angel Can't Be This Beautiful, Watering a Flower. Something that feels like waiting, that one looks a little dark. Toe to Toe. That one looks fun. Girlfriend Simulator. I might have played this one before. This looks familiar. Alright, let's go for... We don't mind heavy one. Let's try a reading heavy one. This might be it. We'll go down the line a little. We'll do My Angel Can't Be This Beautiful. You're always plagued by nightmares when we're undeniably horny. But now you're considered a pure soul and by a hot angel. Mercilessly tease your guardian angel in this 5 to 10 minute game. Okay. What do you got for me? Please be TOS approved. TOS approved, please. It's only 5 minutes. I think we'll be okay. Let's see here. This one we might be... Uh-oh. Where did my OBS go? There we go. Yeah. Let's see, this is definitely open. Do you understand that, OBS? I don't think you do. There we go. There we go. I don't hear any music. That's not on your end. Yeah, we're okay. Start. Nightmares have always plagued me. Ever since I was young, I would constantly fear sleeping. Sleepless nights would turn myself more paranoid. Mere human could not survive without sleep. Those missed nights' sleep would turn into days' worth of nightmares. But recently, these nightmares seem to have stopped in their tracks. A shadowy figure, great majestic wings, a light. Seem to fight away the nightmares. It is to them I owe my sanity. Okay, whoa, little loud, little loud. There we go. Turn that down too. Harmed. Indistinct murmur reached my ears. Gentle hand, more akin to a talon, rested on my face, the coolness jarring and sending shivers down my warm body. Suddenly I jolted to awareness. I was in bed, blanket presumably on the ground in a feverish fit, and the bedside lamp on. To myself I muttered, "That's strange." What I was willfully ignoring was the figure that was on my bed, who scurried back, softly speaking in vain. "Go back to sleep, little one. I'll protect you." Was this the figure that protected me? Desire to meet my protector overwhelmed my fear. I snapped open to meet theirs, or tempted to, as there were only scars where eyes would be. Despite their lack of eyes, their face suggested surprise as I took in their form. Luscious and silky, it was only fair to describe it as such. Hair. Guess that. Oh my god, it's getting louder. Oh, please. Hair cascaded from a scarred head. Attached to that figure was neither male nor female. Beautiful. And terrifying. You can perceive me. Voice boomed in my head. I covered my ears, hoping it would deafen the harmonious sound that resonated in my ears. Yes? And you're fucking loud. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, just a little bit. I'd like to at least hear it. What is this one? The figure's still, including the previously quivering wings. He tilted his head and frowned, a downward curve of plump lips. Such language is prohibited. Raising an eyebrow, I retorted without a second thought. Is telling the truth prohibited too? With more thought, I added. And get out of my head. Person's wing fluttered again, responding with mere interest. I apologize. I was fascinated with the movement of their lips. Shit, they're kinda hot. I seriously do not find a monster hot, do I? I think I've read too much fanfic recently. Conversation stalled. Mutual curiosity. Oh, we might have to quit out of this one. Who are you? Who am I? You do not need to know. But I want to know. Does that frown again? I want to bite those. Okay. I need holy water or bleach. What is this fucking game? I am an angel. Angel? Angels aren't supposed to be more... Aren't angels supposed to be more... And gestured vaguely at their body. What, biblically accurate? The only thing that looked vaguely angelic was the cloth covering the body so loosely it seemed it would fall off. I don't think. What's your name? And your pronouns, for that matter. I do not have a name to you mortals. I ignored the second question. I'll take that as any pronouns then. I'll call you... How about... Mex... How would you pronounce that? MX Cutie. I'm a holy servant under the name Anner. I winked at them to their displeasure. They're irritated. The one who's protecting me? My full name is Anner. Right, so you have been. I leaned forward closer to their breathing was apparent. I smiled, feeling a warmth in my chest that had nothing to do with temperature. Thank you for everything. You are not afraid of me. Why would I be scared? You've been helping me a lot. Thankful. My gratitudes. I've seen scarier things. They look grim, eyes closed. I thought they didn't have eyes. Shall not let any of those demons reach you. Just the word brought chills. I believe you. Demons and angels, what a wait. How am I able to see you? That angels and the like remain unseen by humans unless they want to be seen. But you weren't expecting me to see you, right? Must be from the lingering demon's energy. Yep. Why are demons after me? Is it because I'm hopelessly horny? It's well known that demons seek to destroy the aura of pure souls. Pure soul? Me? I sure ain't holy nor religious, but it's rather flattering to be referred to as pure by an angel. It is the reason I have been summoned to protect you. However, it's my turn to be confused. I pledge on my angelhood that I will do everything in my power to protect and honor you. I frowned. Why are you sad about that? First of all, do I have any consent on this matter? Secondly, does that mean we can't do the horizontal tango? What is the horizontal? Oh boy. I'm ready with the Alt F4. You know. Why would we do such things? I'll take that as a no. I myself carried away. I changed the topic. Well, I see you tomorrow. You want to see me again? That would be hella nice. I won't be leaving you, not until the demons that haunt you leave. I'll take anyone I can get. Maybe I'll be able to change your mind. Mark looked at me with a complexed expression. The music is going crazy. Which I returned with what I hoped to be a confident smile, despite nervousness. Out of fear of rejection I was feeling, I yawned despite myself when they smiled. Sleep, your body needs to recover. I struggle to keep my eyes open. Promise I can see you again tomorrow. I swear. Heat in his chest, I let sleep overtake me. Okay. Okay, fantastic. And it was toss friendly. Lovely. It was short. It was unique. And we're moving on. I was a little worried there for a bit. I won't lie. Thanks for keeping it friendly. Family friendly. Alright, Watering a Flower. This one looks... Watering a Flower is a game about a young teenager speaking on an adult version of themselves in a dream. I read it when I was 18, seeing myself as the adult at the time. Now I'm 24 and all I see is two kids protecting and comforting each other through a time in my life that wasn't over yet. Take it from it what you want. Alright, let's do it. Written when they were 18. Let's see here. Graphics quality, okay. Let's do good. Not bad. I would kind of like to see bad graphics eventually. Do that. Click music. Get this going. What we got here? Watering a Flower. Oh. Why do we have both music? Hold on here. There we go. I don't think this has audio. We're just gonna mute this one for a second. Whoops. I may have quit by accident. I was looking for a pause menu. There is not one. Hold on. I imagine this one's gonna be pretty short too. Alright, back at it. Alright, I think we're good. We have a zoom button on Alt. It's a little quiet. Oh, here we go. Hi. Hey, what's up? Are you comfortable? Hold on, let me take in the sounds. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good now. Who are you? I think so, not really. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm doing alright. I'm glad. I was your age, I could have used some guidance. Feel like we all could. I can try to help you if you want. Or if you want to leave, you can go back to your room at any time. My room? I have a room? Is that my room? I won't mind. Yeah, I'll stay. I don't have much option. Great. Well, I want to look at the flowers and stuff. Are these like... They look like crayon drawings that are like imported. Kind of neat. I like that. Oh, is she... Okay, she's one-sided. It's fine. I know you might not want to talk. Or you might not know what you wanted to say. I can just keep talking. If you have something to say, please say it. If you want me to talk more about something, just ask. Do you have any questions before we start? Where am I? It's like a dreamscape or something. Who are you? You imagined me. I guess I'm the person you hope to become one day. Something like that. Oh, okay. It's like a dreamscape or something. I don't know, there's some cute flowers here. Agreed. It's beautiful, right? You're beautiful. Oh, wow, thanks. Start what? Well, you came here for a reason, right? Guess you needed something from me. All I can give you is perspective. I mean, can't let you know what could happen to you in the future. Oh, I can let you know. Can't promise anything. All happened to me, so it's possible. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. First of all, I just want to say, look around you. Take it in. It's a lot. It's. I feel like it's a little easier if you look from one side, honestly. A little better. Get some like truffle trees. Little flower bush. I like the flower bush. Look at me. You made this and came here and we're talking together. And it's all you. So, you don't believe me when I say that you can be happy one day? Or that you have so many meaningful experiences ahead of you? Or that you're going to grow to be who you want to be? Just remember that this is you. You already have something beautiful here. Let's begin. What are we beginning? Let's begin. Oh, where do you want to start? I can give you some suggestions if you want. How about any of these things? Shouldn't you know all of this? I do. But it's important that you think about these things from your own perspective. I can't give that to you. So I can talk about it, and you can think it through. Hold on, sorry. Just making sure. Something. Could you do that? Okay. You choose the topic. I'll talk you through it. That's all I want to hear. What about myself? Seen glimpses of yourself before. Mostly on days when your parents aren't home and you can dress up however you want. And you feel good about it sometimes. There are days when you feel beautiful. What's this? 2014. I'm pretty happy right now. I've been waiting for a day like this for months and it finally came. Parents aren't home today, so I dressed up. Wearing a black and white floral dress and a purple scarf with a cute hat. It was the happiest I've been in a long time. I'm so nervous, and I think it's important to write that down. I have a lot to think about. You've had Oh, sorry. I saw that up there, and thought it was something. No, it's just the tree. You've had moments when you can imagine the type of person you want to be. This is like this is pretty personal, just like a whole journal written out. Went to Dairy Queen yesterday night. I saw a girl who was probably around my age. She was really beautiful. I wasn't really attracted to her. I was mostly jealous, I think. For a moment, I almost felt like I had a childhood the way I always wanted to have. I don't know why I wrote that, but it feels true. I think it's because she reminded me a lot of how I wished I looked. She was interacting with her friends in the same way I do. Sounding bitter, but that's not how I feel. It was a sweet moment. Feeling hopeful. These moments are rare. When they happen, they're in secret. Feels better to be beautiful when there's people to tell you that you are. It took a while for me to be comfortable with how I look. Hey, same here. I mean, I can put a lot of effort into dressing up and looking great. But I'm talking about the days when I'm in pajamas. When I haven't shaved in 2 days. My hair is dry and tangled. I still feel beautiful. And I am. Let's hear the parents. I want to do things that matter at the end. Can't say this has gotten much better for me. Some ways it's worse. A lot of my problems have gone away just because I don't live with them anymore. Going back home is hell. I have to hide everything and it makes me feel like I've done something wrong. 2016. Getting really tired of living with my parents. There's a lot of tension in the house all the time and it's stressing me out. I feel like every important event in my life happens when my parents aren't home. Like I've gotten to a point where I have a second life. The thing is, my parents know about this second life. They just pretend it doesn't exist. But when I'm not there, which is most of the time, I have a lot of freedom that I didn't used to have. Probably constantly anxious about your parents. I always used to worry about 1,000 things. Things like, will they find my clothes? I mean, I don't know if this is... Hold on, let me take a drink of water. This definitely... I don't know anything about the creator, but this definitely feels like a trans story of becoming. Could be wrong, but it's giving me those vibes. Wish my parents respected my privacy more and didn't watch me so closely. Can't even open this package of clothes in my room because my mom might hear me. It's so stressful. All today I was so nervous because I thought this package would arrive when I was away at school. Now I can't sleep because she of course saw it and now there's tension between us. Can't stand this constant fear of being found out. It's unhealthy to be so emotionally dependent on the days when my parents aren't home. Guess what I'm saying is that I wish I had some safe place to be myself. Will they see my legs? 5/18/2016. Life at home is terrible right now. Can't talk to my mom about anything anymore. Every time I see her, I'm scared she found something out about me. I have to hide everything I do from her. Today I shaved my legs down to the knees again. I had to pretend to be doing something else the whole time. Can't stand it anymore. Even if I start living as a girl, I know this atmosphere will still be there. Oh yeah. I feel so terrible about everything right now. I was definitely on the money. On and on. It's less paranoia and more justified fear. One of the things that you're afraid of will happen. And it will hurt you. You'll keep living and eventually you'll leave. Finally know what privacy feels like. That's as good as it got for me. Let's see the friends. You have some friends right now. And they're pretty cool. It's hard to connect to them when you're hiding a big part of yourself. I mean, you can have a meaningful friendship. And you can share moments with these people that you'll remember. Like that time when you left a school dance to watch the sunset together. That's the real shit right there. When you hid in bushes and terrified each other in the woods on Halloween. When you were lying on a table outside late at night and made up constellations in the stars. 2015, we're going back a little. Best part of the night was after the dance. When we all lied down together on the ping pong table outside and looked up at the stars. Started making up constellations. Amy and I kept trying to show each other shapes we found and getting lost in the stars. It was a wonderful night. Can't stop thinking about how great my friends are. Lying down together, staring at the stars, it sounded like a dream. It sounds like a dream. And those are nice memories. You should remember them for what they are. But there's still this barrier between you and your friends. Because they don't know a thing about you. You'll have secrets, but hiding such a big part of you, who you are, isn't healthy. 7/1/2016. Sometimes I think about coming out to my friends. But in the end, I don't think I want to deal with the backlash. They might be great about it, and they might not be. I think I would rather just never tell them and avoid the emotions. One day I'll leave, and I guess I'll have to stop talking to them completely. I used to be content with the idea of not having any friends. As long as I could be myself. Then I learned that I could have both if I just gave the love I had to give to the right people. One day your friends will love you too. And they'll talk to you late at night and call you beautiful. You'll be happy in a way you really aren't right now. I barely even remember my friends from high school. Most of my memories have been replaced by better ones. Like what? It's a story for another time. Your future might not be the same as mine. But you'll find people who you love and who love you. Alright, things that matter. I don't think there's a lot that matters to you right now. To be honest, I don't think you know what it means to care about anything. Can't blame you for that. But it's true. What matters to you? There's a lot of things. Some big things and some small things. Everything that makes me feel alive. The long walks I can take whenever I want. The ways that me and my friends comfort each other. The way they calm me down. My soft hair. My body I learned to love. Everyone who showed me how beautiful I am. Everyone who did without meaning to. My eyes, my lips, the shape of my torso. All the things that make me happy. All the things that scare me. Everything that makes it worth it. There's so much that's important to me. I wish I could explain how it feels to be so invested in your own life. Just trust me that it's possible. That's all I want to hear. Looks like you have to get up now. I hope something I said gave you some peace. You have a life ahead of you. But right now, peace is all you can have. Hopefully I'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, see you later. There we go. It's gone. That was really sweet, really short, really personal. Good. That was a good one. Real good one. Alright, let's get back to it. Unmute this. Alrighty. Let's see, how many we got left? We got electric zine maker. We did this. We did this. We did not open this up. I don't think we're gonna get much out of this. I do just kind of want to see it, though. I imagine it'll just open, yeah. Yeah, just kind of a instruction booklet for like a tabletop game you can play. Pretty neat. Not something I can really do on stream. We did this one. This one worried me, but Ended up fine. We got something that feels like waiting. Haram. We got 4 left. Let's see. Let's do the punchy one. Let's go toe to toe. A fast-paced mini fighting game in a retro Game Boy style. You have your feet planted on the ground, ready for a slugfest. Punch, duck, or block your way to victory. This looks neat. Let's get some gameplay in, because I know I'm going to do a lot of reading later. Let's see. Oh my god, is that the window? Okay. Oh no, we got it. We're good. Game capture. Toe. Not gonna work. Not quite. Alright, window capture it is. Oh, that doesn't work either. Is it? No, that is just white. Okay, hold on. That doesn't seem to be working correctly. And can I capture this? Oops. Oh, oh god. Hold on. No, wait. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold. Okay. Hold on. I was expecting some issues capturing. Bear with me for a moment. Oh my god, it starts in the smallest window imaginable. Yeah, it doesn't want to capture for some reason. Yeah, that little tiny white box is how big it starts. I didn't even see it at the first. We might have to do desktop capture with this. Okay. Really don't want to work with this, huh? Come on now. Oh. Why is my name Jonathan630? Is that that might be the dev name. Change that. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this up. Let's try. I guess we just gotta do display capture. Oh boy. Okay. No cursor. Oh, oh god. Oh god. Oh god, don't look. Oh! Is that working? Oh. Oh, something has gone terribly wrong. Hold on. Wait, no, maybe not. Do it. See if that works. Sorry about this. There we go. Junior Jonathan Luna. We gotta go. We overt. We go vertebral. Maybe I should have done the... Nah, we'll be fine. Okay. There I am. Toe to toe. One player. Block. Oh, shit. It's a... Oh god, it's a slugfest. Alright. Alright, oh my god, give me a sec. I need a lab. Oh my god. Can I duck? They're relentless. Hold on, I can't even block my way through. I think I found the strat. They can't stop me. I actually don't think there's any way to stop this. This is what I was getting hit with. Just jabs. There we go. We got a win. You don't even have, like, time to jab. I don't understand the point of ducking here. You just gotta jab. Alright, this is a goofy one. This one's a little goofy. Animations are pretty good, though, I must say. That punch got some weight behind it. It's the fucking... Oh my god. I want to see if... I gotta try and get a knockout, right? I don't know how, though. Can I parry? I'm trying here. I'm just slugging. There we go, that's the way. Hold on, we figured it out. Slugfest. What are you gonna do? I'm plus on every hit. What are you gonna do about it? Come on. Yeah! 8,210. Crazy. Yep. The visuals are really nice here, but, this is no fighting game. My... There's no reason to do anything but jab or hard punch. Blocking only puts you at a disadvantage. You are minus on nothing. and ducking is useless. There's no, like, counter you can do. Slugfest. Uh-oh. Maybe there is. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Doesn't feel like it, though. I feel like I was doing better when I was just spamming this. Because what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Okay. Toe to toe. See the leaderboards. Global? What do you mean global? Holy moly, there's... How do you get 200,000 points? What? Or no, is that 28 million? Is that possible? I can't believe they have a global leaderboard. 420 wins. How do you get that many points? You don't get points for ducking, you get points for blocking. I can only imagine you get that many points from cheating. There's no way you get that many in, like, 10 seconds. Okay. That's funny, they have a global leaderboard, though. That is insane. Alright, 8,210. Yeah, beat that. It's a lot of people did. Not even in the top 100. Okay. Okay. That was a little fun one. Whoop, don't look at that. Okay. Let's see here. What we got next. Oh, we have this one too. Let me see this one. Oh, we're gonna save this one for last. This one looks good. Okay, we'll do something that feels like waiting. This one looks a little dark, maybe. Maybe not. We'll hit that one. We'll hit Girlfriend Simulator. I feel like I've actually seen this before. Or have played it. We've got Haram. This one looks... I don't know. Oh, let's just do. We'll clear this whole pack tonight. Or tonight, this morning. Something that feels like waiting. Short kinetic novel that tells the story of a lonely and failed game developer waiting for the sky to clear up. Project comes from months of reflection about game development, working with other people, friendship, and art. Posed to photographs my girlfriend and I took over the last few months and mixed and edited with sound. Alright, another short, personal one. Let's see, where's it at? There we are.
Life is not always easy.
Oh, hold on.
But it's worthwhile.
Oh, it's loud.
And you could have been anywhere in the world, even if you didn't pay money to get in here. You could have been anywhere doing something else. So
I can't.
I really appreciate every one of you being here.
It's full screen.
I hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Hold on, I gotta. Wait. It's. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I couldn't like alt tab to my OBS or anything there. This one's gonna have to be on the display capture. Okay. Okay. Let's try again. It was also very loud. Just gonna turn all of Windows down because I couldn't alt tab to even turn it down. Alrighty. We're gonna hit the launch button. Then we're gonna switch and pray to God we get it in time. Okay, just oh wait, now we can alt tab. Huh? Okay, here we go. Oh, hold.
Life is not always easy, but it's worthwhile. And you could have been anywhere in the world, even if you didn't pay money to get in here. You could have been anywhere doing something else. So I really appreciate every one of you being here. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. I hope you get something out of it beyond just entertainment. I hope you get a good vibration that you carry out from this place and that you share with other people.
I hope this isn't DMC.
And I'm very grateful to be here today. So thank you and thank you again.
Here comes to an end. Okay, here we go. Whew. Turn it back up a little. That was a very loud intro. And we can alt tab now. Okay, hold on. Hold. Maybe we can fix this. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, whew. I don't know what happened the first time. Winter in Milano. Even though the city grows faster, in winter there's a strange calm. There's poetry, shaped by silence and darkness. The buildings in the evening become one. The people seem to disappear. I don't even know where I am anymore. Is it still Milano? Then what kind of place is it? City I can't manage to recognize anymore. In a country where I seldom feel I belong to. As I wander through this city, winter instills a stream of sad thoughts into me. Someone once told me life ain't that deep. Things eventually pass. They disappear once other things take their place. But I could never understand why. All the things I've been through never left me. They all lingered. Then they come back to me, as soon as winter's lights caress me. As this waves drench my mind, I realize that a year has passed since my last project's release. A year of emptiness, I might say. No place to call home anymore, with no one to work with anymore. I'm now stranded. Alone on this solitary beach that people call Milano. I'm trying to find a way out. Struggling through loneliness. It's in this moment, right at the beginning of winter, that I rove out in search of safe havens. I usually find refuge in a small bookshop, an isolated, small, and peaceful island. The owner, an old and gentle Italian man, just waits for me to find something interesting. In this silence I find the peace I'm aiming for. After all, books are perfect for this little escapades. These little escapades, maybe? I flip through the pages and admire the creations of other people. Photo books are special, though. Only those can reconnect me to the surrounding reality. Photographs from distant lands reminding me how vast the world is and how small Milano is. While shifting from an essay about Ozu to old issues of Asahi Camera, the owner smiles from his corner. It's actually incredible that places like this still manage to exist beneath the fast growth of Milano. As this year comes to an end, I wonder how much of it will be able to resist. Will I be able to visit it next year, too? If not, what will happen to all these things? The owner must have noticed the sadness on my face as he comes near me. We chat about the books, the photographs, and he asks me, "What are your New Year's resolutions?" What do I want? Maybe just for the sky to clear up.
Sometimes, even though I'm grateful for the job that I have, you know, some days you wake up, you don't want to go to work. You know? Even if you have a really good job, you're just like, not today. I'd like to do it tomorrow. But I'm very happy I came to work today.
Taking images, empty art galleries, the act of creating equals the act of making love. A year ago, my team released its last project. After a troubled development, the release went calmly, silently. We received some sweet comments, the response was good. But we stopped working together anyway. That era came to an end. Each of us had their own life to live. Game development became a source of crisis. I tried working as game designer for a company, but with no success. My ideas became empty. Now I feel as if I can't make interactions anymore. Can't help but asking, what is a game? What is an interaction? "4 days until New Year's Eve. Even for a space I can call home, I'm visiting an art gallery. I'm still hoping for new opportunities, ideas, possibilities. But as I explore, I only find white walls, boring openings, presumptuousness, emptiness. Very few of these works are talking to me. People who created them unnerve me. Yet I try to feel something. Try to believe in art. Force myself to believe in the possibility of being part of it. In the end, though, everything in front of my eyes is labor. The art, the love, the game development. I can't discern my existence from the concept of job. Even being frustrated is a job. That's why, for me, game development is an illness. An illness made of indefinite work hours, endless unsatisfaction, soulless inspiration. In its attempt to overtly define itself as art, game development fails and ultimately becomes a joke of its own means. What kind of art would it be? The pretentious one I see in these galleries, or one defined by marketing, user demands, and likes? In both cases, I can't see a free, pure, and enraged art in both these fields. Also, I saw many people lose trust in themselves after hoping to be able to work in this field. How can I still believe in it? How can I put my hopes into new projects? Once an embellished facade falls down, an old estate shows all its imperfections. But who am I to judge? Just another failed game developer. I walk through a swamp made of unfinished projects, unanswered emails, draining taxes. I wonder if my anger is slowly eating me away. What am I searching through these paintings, sculptures, videos, installations? Maybe a reflection of myself? New way to conceptualize my work? A place where what I do won't be judged because of its simplicity? May this desire be just an excuse, though? Am I just trying to excuse myself for not being able to do my job?
Strange days, strange games. The only way to win is don't play. Strange days, strange games. The only way to win is don't play.
Histories for a language to come. Sometimes the sky clears up. For a brief moment, the clouds disappear and everything is clean. But it's only for a moment. After that, the house is getting colder. It's getting difficult to even stay in a room without freezing. I wonder, how can she feel so warm and relaxed? Every day she just stays under the sun and sleeps. I try to do the same. Somehow, though, even the sun can't warm me. Winter in Milano is just like that. Most of the time, the city chokes you with its warmth and smog. Other times, it seems to be eternally freezing. The entire city gets clogged in mist, cold, and clouds. But when the sky is clear, winter gifts its shades to the world. The hues gently fall over everything. Under its veil, each shape and surface becomes a distant reverie. A pause, immersed in softly dark hues. When the sky clears, I feel like taking a breath before going back underwater. I look myself in the mirrors and wonder how tomorrow will be. Will there be clouds?
Thank you and thank you again. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us. We truly appreciate that. Thank you for spending your money, even if you didn't spend any money, but more than your money, thank you for spending your time being here. We hope it is worth your time in this space of time to be with me and mine. This one is a special one. I just like the beat and the vibration of it. We living in a very crazy time in the world. If anybody has eyes and ears to see it.
Only for a moment. It's only for a moment. After that, after clearing up, the clouds get back. Everything gets covered in dark again. Today is the last day of the year. I'll spend it wandering. Pass through empty shops where only few people are buying late gifts. Music from the speakers will soon change. Days will be longer. The city will continue to grow without caring about who will stay behind. lately I've been hearing news from the other members of the team. Doing alright. They're happy. Each of us has their own struggles and dreams. We all hope the new year will bring something beautiful. We work on something together? We still don't know. Prefer not to talk about that. It brings out silence. I wonder why we can't manage to confront this situation. Is it fear? Is it preoccupation for each other? Is it a courage issue? I feel like I can't ask them to work together again. Even though we would all like to do so. Can't ask everyone to spend their time on a project. Each of us now only has small moments free from work. It would be right to ask them. I think it would be better to go on with our own life. To live in accordance with what we desire here and now. We've spent enough time chasing publishers. We've already tried to reach fame. We've done all that, and it didn't work out. Maybe it's not so necessary to make it work out at all. Maybe it's okay to just live simple and peaceful. Always in accordance to what we desire. It's also true that people must dream. Never let go of those dreams. I just hope they will achieve their own success individually. That's my wish for this new year.
I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Love and peace to all. I say to the one who has created the all, you know me better than I know myself. And I know myself better than people know or pretend to know me. So forgive me for whatever is known or unknown. Make me better than whatever is said. And do not make me responsible for whatever is said. Amen. Amen. Amen.
New Year's morning. Sky is clear. Gentle clouds flow around here and there. Light shines over me. On New Year's morning, I just enjoy the sun. Its light washes away all the issues and worries. My head gets emptied. I abandon all the preoccupations in order to move on. Everything will arrive one day. New games, projects, art. There'll be plenty of time for all of that. Time flows away rapidly. My words get solitary. But as long as there will be a light, there will be hope and future.
This one is for all the innocence of the world. All of the children dying in wars. People trying to find a better way of life, taking chances on the waters. This is for all the people of Syria. This is for all of the people trying to find a better way. So anybody oppressed all over the world. This is for the women of the world, the mothers of the world, the sisters and brothers of the world. This one is for me, this one is for you. Keep hope.
There it is. Another real personal one. Someone definitely going through a rough time. They had some lovely photos in there. I really liked the empty, like, cityscape ones and indoors ones. Definitely a lot to do with finding purpose in yourself in art and, like, doing all that under capitalism. It's some relevant stuff. Okay. Let's see. We've got a couple more. I'm still good to go. We've got... Throw this up. Okay. This up again. Alright. Think we're going Girlfriend Simulator, Haram, and then Endless Ruin. First, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Okay. We are back. Let's get right back into it. I hope you enjoyed Bird. Now it's time for a game. Alright, Girlfriend Simulator. Eerie, unsettling visual novel, multiple endings. Similar Vayumu, young man confined to bed in his apartment with an illness. Tries to discern the true identity of the girl who's tending to you. Says your girlfriend, you have some doubts. If you really are a couple, why can't you remember her? I believe I've played this one. I think I've enjoyed it. It's the 2022 visual novel jam. I cannot alt-tab. Oh, hold on. Having the same issue as before. One moment. Try this again. Spooktober visual novel jam. Yeah, okay. I can set it to windowed. Maybe that will fix it. It's also quite loud. Hold on, sorry about that. I might not do all the endings in this because I have played it before. I don't particularly remember, but... let's see... Where is game capture? Oop. Oop. Full screen. Alright, should be good now. There we are, perfect. Feeling good, looking good. Spooktober visual novel jam. The pain when it hits me is intense. It comes on so suddenly, I feel like I'm going to be sick. It hurts more than I thought it would. It hurts more than I can endure. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, but then, a miracle happens. My vision turns white. My lungs spasm in one last desperate gasp. And then there's nothing. Finally free. Thought it would be scary, which is why I trembled so much, but I think I'm getting used to it now. This one might be a visual warning. It didn't have one, but the screen's looking pretty flashy. It's not that bad, really, not existing. Oh, okay. We might... Oh, nope, never mind. There are worse things you can do than disappear. I'll let you know when it's over. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Moo? Hey, Ayamu. Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Wake up. You have to wake up. Don't do this to me. Ayamu. Ah, it sounds like someone's calling out to me. I hear a voice, high and anxious, cleaving through my comfortable, cozy state of non-existence. My head is starting to hurt again. What's going on? Okay, we can see now. Feel free to look back. I open my eyes slowly, groggily, and glance upwards. Oh, I love the like borders in this. They're very like old PC game. The big eye. Someone's standing by my bedside. Somebody I don't know. She has long fair hair tied into a ponytail. She's wearing clothes which I suppose are fairly fashionable. As far as appearances go, she's quite cute, and it doesn't hurt that her face is so sweet either. Her eyes are very wide, her iris is indigo, and her nose is small and snub. Lips are pale pink like cherry blossoms, and they're parted in what I suppose is concern. Her skin is white like milk or like snow, and her fingers are slender. She's slender in general, really, so much so it looks like a gust of wind could blow her away. She's so pristine, in her ruffled blouse and her high-waisted skirt, she hardly looks human. Facial features are all too perfectly arranged. Can't see a single blemish on her skin. She's almost too pretty. Hold on one moment. What is a girl like this doing in my apartment? I feel dazed, and the girl's breathy exclamation of relief when I open my eyes does little to reassure me this isn't a dream. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you're finally awake. You were up for hours, Ayamu. I was so worried. I don't know her name, but she seems to know mine. Are we friends, then? Must be more than acquaintances, given the familiar way she's talking to me. I don't remember having any friends like her, though. I don't remember having any friends at all. Isn't that why I... +5 unease. No, I'd better not think about that. My head is starting to hurt again. I'm sorry, this is all kind of a lot. What's going on? Oh, you poor thing. You really must be sick if you have to ask that. I'm sick? You are, yes. You're very, very sick. Temperature was almost 38 degrees last I checked. You were passed out when I came here, and that was... I'd say it was about 2 hours ago? I've kept myself busy since then, cleaning this place up, but I was very worried about you. Glad that you decided to call me this morning. I hate to think of you suffering on your own. You were so hot, I was even thinking I might have to call the hospital. The hospital? I blinked, trying to disperse the white, hazy spots which are flickering in front of my vision. My apartment is shifting. So is this girl's concerned face. It is a bit like my reality is being filtered through an old VCR player. Everything keeps juddering. Am I really that sick? You look pretty sick, yeah. But you haven't actually been sick, thank goodness. That's a relief. Seems like your fever might be breaking now, though. You sound pretty lucid for the most part. Maybe I should test you, though? How many fingers am I holding up? Just the one? That's right. And now? It's still just one? Good, good. I'm glad there's no problem with your vision, at least. That's a pretty good bit, reusing poses like that. Now, what's your favorite food? Pork cutlet, I think? And your favorite book? That's, it's a light novel series, actually, but I love Elf Forest by Tsuchimi Rui. Right, and your birthday? That's October 6th, I think? Very good. And my birthday? That is, crap. I don't know the answer to this. Not that this should come as too much of a surprise. How am I supposed to know this girl's birthday when I don't even know her name? I pondered this for a few moments, my expression contorting. Ooh, this is a real horror game. The girl must be my obvious distress because eventually she takes pity on me. Silly Ayumu, you've always been so bad with birthdays. My birthday's only a few days before yours, on October 1st. Don't forget it, alright? Maybe you ought to make note of it. Might come in handy later. When, exactly? When you want to buy me a birthday present, duh. For being such a great girlfriend. Girl giggles. What about my name? Don't tell me you've forgotten that, too. You are... It's here that I begin to struggle. Thought I might recognize this girl the more time passed, but we've been talking for a few minutes, and that still hasn't happened. I can't recall her name for the life of me. It isn't even on the tip of my tongue. Girl frowns. Well, that's no good. Thought you were on the mend, but I was just jumping the gun. I mean, jeez. Imagine forgetting your own girlfriend? Huh? Well, that's a surprise if I ever heard one. You're my girlfriend? That's right. I'm Nagi, and we've been together for a month already. We were talking to each other for longer than that, though, of course. We've only been going out for a little bit, but I thought you would recall at least that much. I thought I was special to you, Ayamu. Oh, great. Now she's pouting at me. It's quite effective, actually. What should I do? Reassure her. Tell her you don't remember her. You know, we've got saves. Hold on. Wait a minute! Oh no! This is... It's using my old saves. I have played this before. Holy moly. Okay. Do I have a second page? No, we don't. Alright, just ignore all that. You didn't see, you didn't see any of that. I'm just gonna be honest. Sorry. I'm sorry, but even if you are my girlfriend, I don't remember you at all. Are we really a couple? Well, of course we are. Maggie glowers at me. It's quite an unnerving expression, actually, which makes me tremble. Why does she look so angry? I understand being upset, but... I wouldn't lie about this, Ayamu. Do you think I'm a liar? No, I guess not, but... Well, good. Don't ask me silly questions, then. It's quite hurtful, really, being told by your own boyfriend that he doesn't remember you. If you weren't as sick as you are, I would be upset. But it's to be expected, I guess, and you'd be a little confused, given that you have such a high fever. I guess I can let you off the hook. For now, at least. Would you like me to fetch you any ibuprofen? What about some water? Oh no, don't go out of your way. I'm sure I'll live. We're getting uneasy. You'd better. If you don't, then I would... Well, let's not worry about that right now. I think you need to sleep now, more than anything. Do you want to get some more shut-eye? Do you mind? It would seem a bit rude inviting you over than spending the whole time asleep. Oh, think nothing of it. I came here to help you, after all. If sleeping will help you, and I think it will, then that's what you should do. Don't worry about me. You should be thinking about yourself right now, silly. Just relax, you hear? Your super cute girlfriend is going to do her darndest to help you recover. I'm not going to leave until we've got that fever of yours under control and that frown turns upside down. Right. Maggie's voice is high-pitched and it hits me like a freight train. It's relentless. Not sure if listening to her spiel is making me feel much better. My head is still aching, though. I suppose I appreciate how determined she is to cheer me up. Still can't quite recall having a girlfriend, especially not one this devoted, but... Well, whatever. I'm sick. I must be confused, like Nagi said. Shouldn't pay it too much heed. I yawn. Tears begin to bead in the corners of my eyes. Obediently, my eyelids begin to fall shut. Alright, a warning, this might get to the flashy screen again. I'll let you know if it does. I feel so tired. Yeah, that's right. Get some more sleep, Ayamu. Sleep as much as you'd like. I'm not going to leave you. I'll always be here to take care of you. I promise. Eyes closed. Oh no, okay, we're good. No more flash. No flashy. Not sure how long I sleep for, but when I wake up, I feel distinctly groggy. I blink, attempting to disperse the white spots that are scattered in front of my vision. The back of my head is still pounding. Still feel out of it, regardless of how much I've slept. Might be why the sight of the girl sitting at my bedside shocks me so much. It takes me a few moments before I realize that I've seen her before. She was sitting next to me the last time I woke up. She said her name was... Nagi? That's right. It's good to see you're awake, Ayumu. You were out of it for ages. You really must be tired. Well, that answers one question I had. Wondering how long I'd been asleep. I'm pretty tired, yeah. Look at my bedside table. Searching for a digital alarm clock, but I can't find it. We're getting uneasy. That's funny. I was sure I had a clock there, though. I don't recall using it very much. Not in the last few months, at least. I think I'm starting to remember where this goes. Not exactly, but I remember a couple things. I didn't have any need for it. Did I throw it out? I don't remember doing that, though. I don't remember much of anything. Oh? You must have noticed my expression twisting because she frowns. Is something bothering you? You're not in any pain, are you? Oh no, I'm fine. I just wanted to know what time it was, if you knew. The time, I think it's about midday. Woke up at 9, but you've been sleeping the last 3 hours. 3 hours? That's quite a lot. Yeah, you were asleep for a while. Like I said, you poor thing. You've been laid very low indeed, but don't worry. I've not been hanging around doing nothing these last 3 hours. I actually made some rice porridge for you to shore up your strength. You did? I don't see any rice porridge. I did, yeah. It's still in the kitchen. Let me warm it up for you. Nagi rises to her feet and the hem of her skirt fluttering, then sets off. You hear the sound of distant clattering in the kitchen, or pots and pans, and then the shuffle of returning footsteps. Nagi's wearing indoor slippers, so her feet don't make very much noise. Her footsteps are cushioned, so she can sneak around. She doesn't want to get my floor dirty. Not that it matters. The floor's filthy, just like the rest of my room. It should be, at least, but my surroundings look tidier than I remember. My alarm clock isn't the only thing I see that's gone missing while I've been asleep. Ta-da! Nurse Nagi back on the scene. Nagi appears before me less than 5 minutes after her departure. She's still smiling brightly, and she's holding a tray. This is for you, Ayumu. Eat up! On the tray, which Nagi is now thrusting at me, there's a bowl of warmed-up rice porridge, from which steam is gently exuding, and a cup of herbal tea. The rice porridge is milky white, and the tea is a translucent copper color. They both look nourishing, and they smell pretty good, too. Can't see anything wrong with this food. Not at a glance, at least, but... I'm sure it's fine. We're just gonna trust her. It's fine. What am I gonna do, not eat it? I'm sure it's fine. If this porridge tastes as good as it looks, it should be delicious. See, a little less uneasy. Thank you, Nagi. Smile at my girlfriend, then pick up my spoon. This looks great. Can't wait to dig in. It's no problem. You don't need to thank me. I am your girlfriend, after all. Should be a given that I look after you. I suppose I would, yeah. Dip my spoon into my porridge under Nagi's watchful gaze, then bring it to my lips. I blow on it, then I put the spoon in my mouth. So what do you think? Is it good? Let the porridge linger on my tongue for a few moments before swallowing. Slides down my throat easily. I expected it would. It is rice porridge after all. It's quite watery at that. I think he must have made it like this on purpose so it would be easier for me to eat. That was very considerate of her. Not sure if I can handle any food that's too solid at the moment, given how unwell I feel. If I had to describe it in one word, I'd say it's pretty homey. Reminds me a little of my mother's cooking, actually. My mother used to make me rice porridge just like this when I was young. I was too sick to go to school. It was all rather nostalgic. It's good, yeah. Thanks, Nagi. I'm glad to hear it. I know my cooking isn't the best, but I've been trying. I want to get better, all for your sake. Alright, do we go for the... we've kind of already split ourselves already, but do we go for the full trust route? Or do we go to the she's got something shady going on? Now why don't you finish it up? You've got to get a little more food in you. Aye, aye, Captain. I'll do my best. I'd prefer nurse over captain. The latter sounds a little too nautical. But whatever floats your boat. Finish the rest of my porridge and wash it down with a cup of herbal tea. That was delicious. I do have to eat lunch soon. Might have to cut this one a little short and then return to this. Tea wasn't as hot as I was fearing, and it doesn't scald my tongue. It's quite soothing, in fact. I wonder what exactly is in that tea. Where did Nagi get it? I don't recall buying any loose leaves. I'm not a big tea drinker. Maybe she brought it over from her house? There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm very proud of you, Ayamu. Nagi smiles at me angelically after I've finished eating, as though I've succeeded in accomplishing a truly difficult task. You'd be tempted to think, based on the way she's carrying on, I've just run a marathon, which given how I feel right now, would be an impossibility. That porridge might have bolstered my strength, but there's no way in hell I'm ready to throw back my covers and start working out. Well, it was easy to eat your food. You're really good at cooking. Okay, well, I don't know about that. There are better cooks out there than me, really. All I can really do is follow recipes. I'm not particularly gifted in the kitchen, but I have been working hard to make food that's worthy of you. Worthy of me, you say? Yeah, you're a great guy, so it's a pretty tall order, but I'm not going to give in. It's not there quite yet, but I'm sure I'll improve. Maggie flashes me a peace sign, then takes my tray from my bed. I think she means to take it to the kitchen, but instead she sets it on my bedside table and says, "This is the least I can do for you, really, given how hard you work. You need to eat a lot of healthy, nourishing food. You need to get a lot of rest. You hear me, mister? Otherwise you won't be able to finish the latest chapter of Crimson Fantasia by Friday." Crimson Fantasia? Why does that name sound so familiar? Sure, I've heard it before, but it's hard to place it. My brain feels so fuzzy. I have thought Nagi's rice porridge would give me strength, but it's not having much of an effect. I still feel wretched. Yes, Crimson Fantasia. Fortunately, Nagi is with me, and she seems to know more about me than I do, at the moment at least. I want to see what's going to happen. I'm sure all your other fans do too. The last chapter ended on such a cliffhanger. Oh, I'm wondering. I played this a long time ago, and I don't remember much of anything about it, but I have a. That's definitely important. I don't think she's a crazy stalker fan that's just like, yes, I'm your biggest fan. I absolutely have to know what's going to happen to Eris. Can't kill her off. Not now as she's finally reunited with her sister. She's barely had a chance to talk to Harmonia yet. Still so much left unspoken between the two of them. Eris's fight scenes are the coolest in the whole story. I'll be really upset if she doesn't emerge from her scrape with the Arcanists alive. Oh, right. I think he's just throwing a bunch of impenetrable sounding character names at me, but I think I'm beginning to see, at long last, what she means. Crimson Fantasia is a web novel I've been working on during the last 3 months. Maybe she's a crazy fan? I'm trying to remember. I should just be taking in new info. I borrowed a bit of inspiration from Tsuchimi Rui's incredibly popular Elf Forest series, but Crimson Fantasia is much darker. Crimson Fantasia starts an average Japanese boy called Haru who, through a series of unfortunate circumstances, winds up being reincarnated in a magical world called Grimoire. Once in Grimoire, he meets a plucky young sorceress Eris who was raised an orphan in the slums. Oh my lord. Eris looks your ten-a-penny ragged orphan, but she's actually a direct descendant of the royal family, one half of a set of twin princesses who were torn apart for reasons unknown. No, Crimson Fantasia sounds like an awful lot like Elf Forest based on the synopsis, but I'm just painting the broad brush strokes. Yeah, it's definitely inspiration, not plagiarism. They're not actually that alike. Haru isn't as forgiving as Itsuki is, for one thing. He has quite a temper on him. To try and distinguish any, what do they call it, isekai stories. He has quite the temper on him. Something which Eris, who isn't shy or retiring, has to take him to task for. And there's Eris herself. Like Elf Force Princess Luluna, who's beautiful and kind during battles, is quite useless. Eris participates in fights alongside Haru as his equal. She's proficient at wielding a large number of weapons, but she likes... I use the scythe. I know scythes are pretty derivative in and of itself, but I think they look cool, so whatever. I think it's fine. Nagi knows about Crimson Fantasia. I suppose she must have read it. I wonder. You a fan of Crimson Fantasia, Nagi? Oh, I am. What sort of question is that? It was an earnest one. My mind is still all muddled. I can't tell. I'm starting to worry you've forgotten everything. You've forgotten about Crimson Fantasia or its fan base. You like it as well, don't you? Huh. How can you ask that, you big dummy? I know you're trying to be modest. That's one of your most appealing traits, but you don't need to worry about that. Not about me. Not around me. You should know by now that I don't just like Crimson Fantasia. I love it. Oh, yeah? Yes. I'm its #1 fan, and that's saying something, given it's become so popular. I was there first, however, before it became so big. I was leaving you supportive comments right from the very beginning on your blog. That's how we ended up meeting, remember? I think this might be a red herring. They're trying to make you think she's like the crazy psycho fan. Which, she could be, but I don't know. It feels too obvious setup. The day you emailed me asking me out for a coffee was the most precious day of my life. I was so excited I thought my heart would burst. Like, for real. I felt like I was meeting a celebrity. In a way, I guess you are. You're quite the big shot. Huh. Sounds plausible, but I have a few doubts. Is Crimson Fantasia really that successful? Let's try and make her happy. We're gonna get on her good side. Yeah, it's very popular. It was tough going in the beginning, certainly, but Crimson Fantasia is rather successful now. I can admit it, however, that in the early days of its publication it had barely any readers. I always told myself I was writing for nobody's sake but my own, but it was difficult to keep my morale up during those days. My dreams of becoming a professionally published light novel author, just like Tsuchimi Rui, were beginning to look depressingly but unobtainable. But she was always there. She commented on every single new chapter of mine, even when I surpassed the 50-chapter barrier. Her screen name was Nagiko. I remember it well because I always look forward to her feedback. Her comments were detailed, well-considered, and earnest. Drink. She asked me a lot of questions about Crimson Fantasia's world setting, the characters' philosophies, and their developing relationships. I thought her enthusiasm was pretty cute. Well, I say she, but I never actually knew Nagiko's gender. I just assumed she was a girl based on her scream name. Can't remember sharing any private emails with Nagiko, and I certainly can't remember meeting her in public. But if the smiling girl sitting in my sickbed is anybody, it makes sense that she would be Nagiko. I think she's an imposter. Did I pluck up the courage to email her after all? If so, that's pretty impressive. Go me, I'm not as socially awkward as I thought. So if you're Nagiko, I feel my thoughts whirring inside my head like clockwork. Piecing this together is quite a struggle. That must mean you really are my girlfriend, then? Yes, that's right. How else would I be, silly Ayamu? I'm your girlfriend, and I love you lots and lots. Love you so much, in fact, I'm going to do my best to nurse you back into tip-top fashion where my name isn't Nagi and it looks like you could use it, too. Now, let's see how your temperature's doing. He leans in, presses her forehead against mine. Lips are very close to mine to a degree that I can't help but think about kissing her. He peers into my eyes curiously, her face is pressed close, while I, not knowing what else to do, sit there feeling like a stone statue. It's hot already thanks to my fever, but now I feel even hotter now. Palms are starting to sweat. I feel Nagi's breath against my cheek. It's very soft, and even though I'm being silly, it feels quantifiable different to my own humdrum everyday breathing. What about Nagi's irrefutable femaleness is amping this interaction up to 11? Why am I shaking so much? Forehead is like ice against mine. I might as well be pressing myself against a window pane in the winter. Doesn't blood run through Nagi's veins? She looks perfect. I wouldn't be wholly unsurprised. She's so pretty she might as well be made of plastic. You do feel pretty warm, yeah. Guess there's nothing else for it. You'll have to go back to bed, mister. An order? That feels significant. That she's doesn't feel like she has any blood in her veins. And I think it might be. There's more a request, really. I can order you around, however, if you're into that. Should Nurse Nagi tell you to lie back down on the double? You could, yeah. What if I refuse, though? Then I'll have to give you an injection. It's what the naughty boys who don't listen to their nurses deserve. You don't want me to hurt you, do you? Yeah, it's a little uneasy. I know Nagi's joking, but the casual way she talks about hurting me makes me flinch. Brings back memories. Uh-oh. I remember. But no, that was just a bad dream. I don't want to think about it. Perhaps I would be better off sleeping after all? We're gonna make a save. Okay, nobody look. There's gonna be spoilers on the save screen. Okay, they're not too bad spoilers, but... I mean, she obviously wants me to go back to sleep. But I kinda want... I need to know what's going on in the past. No, it's alright. I've already slept a lot. I don't think I'm ready to snatch 40 winks just yet. Are you sure? I'll never be able to shake this sickness if you don't get enough rest. I'm worried about you. His eyes bore into mine. They look very large, almost all-encompassing in a way, and I swallow. Come on, think about the thing you were thinking about before. It's important. I could get lost in those eyes if I let myself. I don't want to let my self-appointing nurse down, but... No, it's fine. I appreciate your worry, but I'm a grown man. I can look after myself, more or less. You say that, but I know better. I beg your pardon. That was unexpectedly harsh tone. Think you have some dirt on me or something? You heard what I said. You say you can look after yourself, but who's the one that let his shower get all grotty, huh? Grotty. That's a good word. Who's the one that left that huge box of potatoes your parents shipped you from the countryside under your bed for months and months till they started sprouting feelers? Who's the one who never cooks, and on rare occasions he tries, he peels his fingers or gets eggshell in his omelets, huh? Who could that be, Ayamu? I'm sure I have no idea. Well, shit. I didn't know Nagi's face could do that. Didn't look very cute now in the midst of chewing me out. But maybe I deserve it? I am a disaster of a human, after all. I'm sorry, Nagi. I know I'm pretty awful at looking after myself. No, you don't say. And I'm glad I have you around to clean up after me. I really am. I appreciate everything you've done to me. You're too good to me. What? Really? Do you remember everything now, Ayamu? Not entirely, no. I can remember the way my apartment used to look, though, which was something of a squalid hellhole. That's being rude to squalid hellholes. He's the one who painstakingly swept my floor clean of empty soda bottles, junk food wrappers, and worn clothes. She's even better than a girlfriend. Must be some kind of goddess. I remember that you've done a lot for me, yeah. I know you're always putting me first, which is very sweet of you. You don't have to worry about me right now, though. I'm running a bit of a fever, sure, but it's not that serious. I'm not about to die. Well, we're not sure about that yet, are we? You don't need to keep me in bed around the clock. So you say. I'm afraid if I don't keep a close eye on you, you'll start pushing yourself too hard. That's why you need to rest. I'll be fine. Simply being with you is restful enough. Oh, Maggie stammers, then blushes. I didn't think that corny line would actually work on her, so I'm pretty surprised. I've written much more romantic lines in the past in Crimson Fantasia, in the quieter, more serious scenes exchanged between Haru and Eris. I don't have much experience with relationships, at least until I met Nagi. Working on those scenes always took away a while. It was like pulling teeth, only it was even more excruciating. Can't think of anything worse than making a clueless virgin write romance scenes. Are you sure about that, Ayamu? I'm quite sure. I'm getting tired of staying in bed, actually. It's starting to make me feel a little insane. So why don't you let me help out? You took some time making that rice porridge for me, so I might as well do the washing up. Wouldn't that be fair? I hate washing up, and household chores in general. It seems important that I volunteer my services to Nagi. I don't want her to think I'm a complete waste of space. Nagi, however, doesn't seem too impressed by my suggestion. She doesn't thank me. Instead, she tuts. Don't be silly. You're much too tired to wash the dishes. I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. I can handle a few chores. Might be able to handle it. That doesn't mean you should. I'm gonna leave everything to me. That's why I came here, dummy. I did it to look out after you. I did it to look after you. I don't know where I got out. So you can recuperate as much as you want. You really should be sleeping. But if you're really not tired, maybe you can sit in the kitchen with me while I do the washing up. We can talk if you want. You can tell me about the latest plot developments you have in mind for Crimson Fantasia. That would be fun. It's not a bad idea, I guess. Sure beats staying in bed all day languishing. Are you sure you want to hear about the next chapter, though? You don't want me to spoil it, do you? I don't mind. You always bounce plot ideas around with me. It's nothing new. Do I? Indeed? Can't say I recall that. But then again, I don't recall much of anything. I shouldn't question it. Alright, let's do that. Yay. Let me get started on the dishes, then. You can come with, Ayumu. I'm really pumped to see how Eris is going to get out of this one. He helps me out of bed with all the consideration you might show an elderly grandparent. Right arm snakes around my waist. Her chest presses up against my side. She goes left and I can feel her hair on my cheek. To the kitchen. I let Nagi lead me to the kitchen, although in actuality I don't think I'm so very sick that I really need her help. Her thoughtfulness is appreciated, though. She's being very gentle. Maggie settles me down at the table, then turns to the sink. She turns on the tap deftly in a way that suggests familiarity with my kitchen and sets to work. The water cascades against the basin of the sink in a regular manner like rainwater down a gutter. Maggie begins to hum to herself as she washes up. It's a light, lilting sort of hum, something distinctly melodic. All the while, the pot in the sink begins to fill with water. I watch captivated as the water bursts its banks, spills over the sides of the pots and into the plug hole. Maggie continues her work like this for a brief while, unimpeded before she speaks up. So, Ayumu. She glances at me from over her shoulder, still smiling. What's going to happen in the next chapter of Crimson Fantasia? Inquiring minds are simply desperate to know. Eris was in a pretty tricky spot when Chapter 63 let off. Things were looking kind of dicey. Can't see how she's gonna fight her way out of this, not when Haru's been detained. There's no way you can kill her off, though. She's much too important. I wasn't planning to kill off Eris, no. She's a central part of the story. Without her, Haru would be totally lost. He relies on her a lot, just like she relies on him. They're pretty codependent. Well, I knew that much. The relationship is pretty cute, really. Even if Eris is too proud to say that she likes him. It's another reason why she can't die here. I won't accept it. She has to at least confess to Haru first, otherwise all the work you put into establishing their relationship would have been for nothing. Of course I considered that too. I don't want the conclusion of Haru and Eris' romance arc to be unsatisfying. I still have a lot of plans for Eris. Her story isn't even nearly over yet. I'm glad to hear it, but how's she gonna escape then? She won't get a last-minute power-up, will she? No, I don't think so. That'd be a bit too cliché. I was thinking of having Harmonia rescue her, actually. Oh, that'd be a great way to re-establish their relationship. I know Harmonia has wanted to get to know her sister better, but she's never really had the chance. She's too busy with all that princessy stuff, and anyway, Eris is so aloof. Eris has to learn to set their differences aside, though. I don't think she'll ever be happy otherwise. I agree with you there, yeah. I want to give Eris and Harmonia a chance to make up with one another properly, and having Harmonia save Eris from a life-or-death situation seemed the best way to go about it. Harmonia would probably feel obliged to act in any case, given Eris is her twin sister. She's felt guilty ever since Eris was cast out of the palace because of that silly prophecy. She's wanted to help her sister for years, but I'm having some doubts about this story beat. You are? Yeah, it seems a bit derivative, I guess. There was a similar scene with Astra and Cornelia in Elf Forest, and, well... Harmonia is a princess, and her parents are very overprotective. They'd never let her leave the castle. She was only able to sneak out before because she was disguised, but her guards captured her and brought her back. Now her parents know about her old escape route. It'd be even harder for her to get away. Not sure if Harmonia would be able to escape the confines of her chamber to see her sister. And even if she did, would she really be able to stop the Arcanist? Harmonia knows a bit of magic, but she's nowhere near as strong as Eris. Well, she'd probably be a hindrance. Maybe in a normal fight, she'd be standing up for her own sister, though. I think that'd give her a boost. I guess. Doesn't really solve the initial problem, however, of her getting to the fight in the first place. Oh, it's fine. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out, Aimu. You're a genius, after all. I think genius is overselling me a little bit. I don't think it's selling you enough. You've written a lot of Crimson Fantasia, and in such a short space of time, too. I think it's all super impressive. Characters are also lifelike. They feel just like real people, especially Haru and Eris. Yeah, I'm starting to see parallels here. They have so much depth, they have so many hopes and dreams. The fight scenes are really cool, too. Anyone can think a satisfying conclusion to this arc. I'm sure you can. I mean, obviously you can. You're the one who invented the whole universe. I guess. I reply when it comes as non-committal. Appreciate Nagi's support, but... Nagiko really say all that? I think we want to question a little bit. Oh, or did we stay on her good side? I think we gotta stay on her good side. I don't think this is our chance yet. It's a bit embarrassing. But this gets us thinking about the past. About what's going on. That's a tough one. Maybe this one is to ourself. Like, I don't think we would say her that. Like, no, you're not really Nagiko. Hopefully. Alright, we're going with it. Nagiko used to praise Crimson Fantasia a lot, but her praise wasn't wholly devoid of constructive criticism. She would always tell me when certain story elements didn't come together. She complimented my work on the characters just like Nagi did, but she thought the drama I introduced in Chapter 34 with Eris's long-lost sister Harmonia was sloppily executed. In fact, I don't think Nagiko ever much liked the inclusion of Harmonia in Crimson Fantasia. She said Eris's relationship with her sister took too much attention away from the budding romance with Haru. As much as Nagiko liked Crimson Fantasia, she never called me a genius either, not like Nagi just did. I'm certain of that much, at least. I'm telling you, she's the imposter. But am I imagining that? Uh-oh. My head is starting to hurt again. I don't know what to think, but I do know, despite my misgivings, something isn't quite right about this. Nagi's smile looks, all of a sudden, disconcertingly inorganic. Oh, okay. It's flashing still, but it's flashing just in the middle. Just be wary. The air about me begins to hum, as though full of 1,000 languidly buzzing insects. Reality seems to shift, to warp, and then... Ayamu? Nagi looks at me, her brow creased with concern. Uh-oh. She's got a knife. That's a central part of this story, for sure. I think I might remember that as well. She's still standing by the sink, and in one hand she's holding quite a sharp, hefty knife. She must have been in the middle of cleaning it because the silvery blade of the knife is damp with water. A few clear, crystalline droplets of water roll down the shaft of the knife, and pool at the junction where the blade meets the handle. Nagi's fingers are wet, and so is the front of her blouse. Watch as round, pearl-like droplets roll off the knife, then fall through the air. It's almost hypnotic. I find myself staring at the sharp blade of Nagi's knife, and the water that's trickling down it until my head begins to ache. A dull, buzzing sound fills my skull. Oh yeah, the flash is gone, by the way. I feel like I'm on the brink of remembering something, but... Aimu? I'm getting worried now. Nagi casts the knife into the sink where it lands with a dull metallic clatter. She rushes over to me. She rests her hands on either side of my chair, effectively fencing me in. She leads towards me, damp chest inches away from my own. Aimu, are you alright? Look at Nagi dazedly. Face is inches away from my eyes. From my own. Her eyes are really huge. All of a sudden, everything feels like too much. Walls in my kitchen are cramped, claustrophobic. Feels like they're closing in on me. I can't breathe. I close my eyes, squeezing them shut in an attempt to steady myself. I inhale slowly, then exhale. I can smell mold and mildew. I can smell decomposing food, unwashed clothes, and the stench of dirty skin. I can smell copper, rust, and blood. My eyes are beating inside my skull in tandem with my heart. My stomach churns. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. Ayamu? The moment passes. My eyelids flicker open, and once again my eyes meet Nagi's. So full of concern, practically pregnant with it. I can feel guilt, and I feel guilty for worrying her. Holy moly! I have a feeling what we just felt when we were like dazing out there was the real world. Room's still a mess. The sink's all clogged and gross. And none of this shit's real. Some boyfriend I am. I'm sorry. I just felt a little lightheaded, that's all, but I'm fine now. You need to worry about me. Well, of course I'm going to worry about you. I care about you. I know you want to act tough and all, but you don't need to put on a front around me. I can see right through you. You're feeling sick again, aren't you? Maybe a little. I knew it. Nagi sighs. You guys are all the same, I swear. You're all so boneheaded. You like to act tough, and even when you're unwell, until it all gets too much, and you can't keep pretending. By that point, however, it's already too late. You're awful at asking for help. Now let's get you settled again, beneath your sheets. I'll not have you overexerting yourself, not on my watch. I'm actually feeling a little better since that strange experience I had, but I doubt anything will good come from telling Nagi about this. I don't think she'll listen to me. She looks too annoyed. Such a slender girl who isn't particularly tall. She's surprisingly stern. Alright, you know best. Wouldn't want to make my nurse worry, so I'll try to take better care of myself. See to it that you do. I can help, but there's only so much I can do. It's with this stern rebuke that Navi helps me to my feet. Back to the bedroom. She guides me back to the bedroom, her left arm wound about my waist to steady me. I let her walk to my bedside, and I let her set me down. She pulls back my covers in one deft, smooth movement, a bit like a magician, and obediently I lie on my back. There, that's much better. Should be safe now, Ayamu, so don't fret. Turn it up just a little bit. I'm gonna keep a really close eye on you, see? I'm not gonna let anybody hurt you, not while I'm around. Not even you. Nagi giggles to herself, then bends, her long hair cascading over her slender shoulders. Looks like she's reaching for something, but what? Watch on, my interest peaked. There isn't much else to watch in my small bedroom, which has been scoured clean, as Nagi retrieves a mysterious object from the ground. It's woolen, whatever it is. It's comprised of numerous pastels, baby blues and pale pinks. The shape is strange and indeterminate, immutable almost. I can't quite place what it's supposed to be. In Nagi's fingers, she's holding a pair of spiked implements. Their ends weren't so blunt, might be good ways to torture somebody. Hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. After this, I'm probably gonna go eat, and then we will continue this another time. Okay, so she had I wonder if I have a history. There we go. Spiked implements. They weren't so blunt, might be good ways to torture somebody. I wonder what they could be. I think they're knitting needles, right? Nagi, what's that? Oh, this? I just thought I'd do some knitting. I know it's one of my hobbies. Do I know that? Not sure, but I probably should. Hope this isn't bothering you, Ayamu. Oh no, it's fine. I don't mind. Please, feel free. That's what I like to hear. I'll do some knitting then while you lie down. Do you want to have a nap? Not just yet. I'm not tired. Sure. Look a little drowsy to me, but if you're not ready to nod off just yet, I suppose I can turn on the TV. I don't know what's airing right now, but that should be more interesting than staring at the walls, or watching me knit. I think watching Nagi knit is perfectly interesting myself. She's awfully dexterous with her fingers. Fingers are long and slender, almost like needles themselves. Shiver runs up my spine, and unnerved I glance away from Nagi. It's not like Nagi's fingers much different from my own. Even if her skin is paler, they don't look quite right. They remind me of a doll's. Do they have too many joints? It's ridiculous though, surely. Aimu, is something wrong? Oh no, I'm fine. Let's see what's on the TV, shall we? That sounds like a plan to me. Nagi retrieves the remote from my bedside table, then switches the TV on. My TV is an old, boxy set, more than a dozen years out of date, and the picture flickers quite a lot. I never really bothered watching it myself because the shaking picture made me feel seasick. I think I can endure that right now, though. I feel so sick already. I doubt this old TV will be able to make things much worse. Nagi flips through channels idly, past the news, which she deems to be too depressing, and some documentary about lions on the Serengeti, she says is too violent. She settles on some kids' cartoon. Seems to be a magical girl show based on the designs of the characters. Main cast is comprised of elementary school age girls with wide eyes and big bright hair that reminds me of plasticine. It's really cute, I guess. It's inoffensive, a bit like Nagi's homemade rice porridge. Not really into kitty stuff like this, but I can deal with it. Is this alright, Ayame? It's fine, I guess. Should be able to distract me from my sickness, if nothing else. Wish the screen wasn't flickering so much, though. Good, let's leave this on, then. Pretty fond of this series, actually. You are? Yeah, who doesn't love magical girls? I was really into this stuff when I was a kid. Wanted to be a magical warrior myself one day. Wanted to save the whole world with the power of love. I even wrote that on my career survey, back in first grade. My teacher was a bit bemused, but what did they expect? That's what all little girls want to be. So how did that go? Were you able to make your dream come true? Well, none of my wishes on shooting stars have come true just yet. Still haven't met my own fairy, and I haven't been given a transformation item. Did figure, however, that I don't need to save the whole world. That'd be quite an undertaking. My love might be boundless, my energy isn't. I can't be everywhere at once. Clack, clack, clack of Nagi's knitting needles. But I can be by your side. That's all I want, really. You're gonna be my magical girl? Well, why not? Sounds like a worthy challenge, especially since you're so bad at looking after yourself. Hey, was that really necessary? All's fair in love and war, Anyway, you know I'm right. You were in a really bad state before you met me. I worry what might have happened to you if we'd not started dating. Clack, clack, clack. But we don't need to worry about that, because I am here. I'll always be here. That's what magical girls do. Thought you were my nurse, though. There's nothing stopping me from being a magical nurse. I guess not, no. I wonder what that would look like. Me too. I'd have to sketch an idea up. You can draw? You know I can draw, silly. Who do you think sent you all the fan art of Varys? Good point. I can remember that, at least. The art that Nagiko sent me, of her renditions of Crimson Fantasia's main characters, was very precious to me. Made quite the impression. Nobody else had ever drawn me art of my own characters. Not before, not after. I was so elated when I received those drawings. I couldn't stop smiling. I was on cloud 9 for the whole day. If anybody had seen me, they probably would have thought that I looked creepy. Maybe I did. I didn't care, though. That was the first time I'd ever felt so happy. This warm feeling floods my stomach once more as, contented, I look back at the television set. This episode looks to be an important one. The main magical girl, whose name is, of all things, Pumpkin, is facing off what I assume is the final boss. Is this the season finale? What an episode for me to start on. Pumpkin stares up at her rival and, with narrowed eyes, she says, I can't let this stand. I have to save. I won't let give up her dreams. Colors on the screen are a little distorted, and so is Pumpkin's voice. But I think I understand what's going on, more or less. I continue to watch the show, and Nagi continues to knit. Regular clack, clack, clack of her needles acts as a backdrop to the action on screen. It's quite a soothing sound. It merges with the sounds of my own breathing, the irregular static of the television set. My eyelids begin to droop. I think I must have begun at some point to drift off. But I'm swiftly snapped back into consciousness by a series of harsh electronic beeps. That sounds familiar. Is that my phone? Somebody must be trying to call me. I clean forgot when I was looking for a clock earlier about my phone. Its existence had slipped my mind. Now I can hear my phone ringing, however, not that I can feel it vibrating against my upper thigh. I'm surprised it could have evaded my attention for so long. Why didn't I think to check it earlier? I reach into my pocket, my fingers curl about my phone, but before I can retrieve it, Nagi looks at me and says, Ignore that. Huh? I look at Nagi, nonplussed. What's the matter? That infernal buzzing is the matter. Don't bother with your phone, Ayamu. I doubt it'll be anything important. Just hand it over to me. There's a good boy. You're too sick to take any calls right now. But nothing. Nagi's face distorts, but it only lasts an instant. She inhales, and she says very calmly, I'm saying this for your own good, Ayamu. Don't look at me like that. I would never, ever do anything to hurt you. She sounds pretty insistent about this, but then again, so does the mysterious caller who still hasn't hung up. The phone is still buzzing in my pocket. I can feel it juddering against the fingers of my right hand, which are pressed against it. It'd be easy to take my phone out of my pocket, then answer it. But it would be equally easy to hand my phone over to Nagi. She seems so worked up about this, for some reason which is escaping me that I don't want to upset her. She's doing this for my sake, after all. What should I do? Oh, this is a big one. Hold on. Save. Don't look. Spoilers. Okay. I don't know. I feel like angering her is probably not the best at this time. I feel like we have to wait for our opportunity. I mean, if we pick up and answer the phone, she could just, like, take it from us and hang it up, and then she's mad anyways. So, we're just gonna give her it. Still curious about who's trying to call me, but I don't think I want to risk upsetting Nagi. She has been doing her best to take care of me, like she said. Ignoring her wishes now wouldn't be a very nice way to repay her. And, I reason with myself, I can always call this person back later if they want to tell me something important. At the moment, however, I'd probably be better off without any external distractions. Too tired to deal with the world. Oh, sure thing. Fish my phone out of my pocket at long last, then hand it to Nagi without complaint, without pausing to check even who bothered calling in the first place. It's not like I need to know the identity of my mysterious caller right this instant. It can wait. I'm too tired in any case to worry about it too much. I'm not really in the mood to talk. I have a feeling the person that was calling might have been the real Nagi. The, like, Nagiko. Or a family member. That's possible too. Thank you, Ayamu. I knew you'd do the right thing. You're very sensible, Loic. Giggling Nagi accepts my phone from me and switches it off. She, like me, doesn't bother to look at who the caller is. Maybe it doesn't matter. Am I thinking about this too much? I'll look after this for you, so you don't need to think about it. Nagi pockets my phone for herself, then resumes her position in the chair at my bedside, shifting among the cushions to make herself more comfortable. Now, are you going to get back to sleep? You look a little peaky. I feel pretty peaky. I yawn. So tired. Thought you were drifting off earlier, yeah. It's a shame that somebody chose now of all times to call you. People can be so inconsiderate. Don't they know that you're sick? Well, now that you mention it, I frown. Probably not, no. I haven't spoken to anybody all day other than you, unless you told them for me. I did, yes. I called up your university on your behalf, Ayumu, and your friends. You should all know that you're down for the count. You won't get into any trouble. Right, that's a relief. I'm glad that Nagi's so sensible. If I was on my own, I probably wouldn't think to call my university to tell them about my absence. I'd just refuse to show up. It would be the first time I've missed out on my lectures. In fact, come to think of it, when was the last time I went to a lecture? I try to remember, but... Sharp pain pierces my skull. Feels like I've been skewered. White hot pain flashes momentarily behind my eyelids, and everything blurs. I'm so overcome, I have to squeeze my eyelids shut. I breathe in slowly, then breathe out. I do this 10 times until the pain subsides. When I open my eyes at long last, I see Nagi. Her face is creased with worry, and she's frowning. Oh dear, it looks like you're still very poorly. You don't need some more ibuprofen, do you? That wouldn't be too bad, actually. Alright, I'll go get some for you. And a glass of water, too. That should help you wash it down. I won't be a minute. Maggie gets to her feet, abandoning her strange, shapeless thing on the floor, and bustles off to the kitchen. I don't tell her where I keep my medicine, or where I keep my cups, but I don't suppose I need to. Sure, she's stopped by my place numerous times in the past, being my girlfriend and everything. She'll be fine on her own. Some time passes. I don't know how much, which I spend staring at the ceiling, picking out shapes in the paint. Seconds trickle by, and then... Alright, Nurse Nagi's back on the scene. I hope you can't hear that. Someone is doing yard work. Nagi approaches me, her footsteps soft and muddled like a cat in her indoor slippers. In one hand she's holding a glass of water, and in the other she has a couple of white, featureless tablets. Nagi drops the tablets in my awaiting palm, and I pop them into my mouth. They taste a little chalky, but they don't have any particular flavor otherwise. They're blandly inoffensive. I wash these tablets down with the glass of water Nagi brought to me, then I lie back down in bed. I feel bone tired now. There's nothing I want more than to sleep. You poor thing. Gently, very gently, Nagi presses her palm against my forehead, which feels fevered and gives my hair a ruffle. You really have been through the wars, Ayumu. Don't worry, though. I'm not going anywhere. You can count on me. Sweet cadences of Nagi's voice, coupled with the soothing touch of her hands as a comfort, soothes the residual aches inside my head, the aches that the ibuprofen couldn't quite manage to iron out. Nagi's palm is nice and cool. I guess that's because she was carrying that glass of cold water from the kitchen. Definitely not because she's not a real person or anything. It helps me disperse the feverish age that's settled about me. Her hand continues to stroke me over and over as a mother might a small child. Feels like I've regressed, becoming younger, feebler, needier. I don't want to become too dependent on her. There. This really does feel good. With half-lidded eyes, I look up at my girlfriend, my goddess, and mumble, "Promise you won't leave me?" I promise. Why would I? I do love you, you know. All unease gone. Uh-oh, that could be bad. Could be good. That will never change. Nagi. I exhale. I can still feel her head against my head. My skin is flushed with sweat, and I doubt it's very pleasant to touch, but Nagi doesn't draw away from me. She said that she would stay with me. She promised. I'd like to think that I can at least believe her. Oh. Okay, it might start flashing here. I let my eyelids fall shut, soothed by Nagi's words of undying eternal affection, and quickly sleep rushes forward to meet me. Sleep so deep I'm pulled under within seconds. A faint voice reaches me through the darkened abyss. Moo? Oh please, Ayumu. But it doesn't sound like Nagi's. I'm in a coma. I guess it can't be that important then. I tune it out. I ignore everything. And I let myself sink further still, all the way to the bottom of a dark, dense swamp. Uh-oh, I think we got the bad ending. Yep, bad end. Unfortunate. Okay. We should have picked up the phone, maybe? Alright, at least there's not too many decisions to be made there. We could go back through that pretty quickly, but I am gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna go eat, go get some stuff done, and maybe I'll be back either tonight, maybe tomorrow? Probably not tomorrow. I would like to continue this though, this whole pack. But for now, that's my time. Thanks for joining if you did. And I will see you next time. I'd like to do some more streaming more often. It's been falling out of my schedule lately, and I'd like to fit it back in somewhere. So take care.